strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification.
I don't care if you've been trying to pay tribute to Takuma all night. Welcome to Black and Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cronus, coming to you live and direct from the Dro. Smoke Man fam with that dank shit. I sound nothing like Prodigy. This is great. On my right, your boy Blue.
2 months, going strong, living that married life.
Oh, shit.
On my far right, Old Ninja.
Don't confuse my generosity with generosity.
And across the way is the Conquistador, formerly known as the Professor.
What's up, guys? 3 words for you. Fuck the Dodgers.
God, whose phone is blowing up? Is that all our phones blowing up?
Mine's
Is it
on my
mine? Jesus Christ. All right, sorry about that.
Is your mom?
Mr. Popular over here.
Damn.
All right, so we got some. Actually, before we start with the podcast, we got to do what we normally do. And
Who's our fan of the week?
fan of the week will be Mr. X once again, but we'll go to somebody we don't know. That will be Nick Beauty. Is that really your last name? Huh.
Beauty?
Bodie?
Yeah.
Bow,
spell it?
wow, wow.
And first in the chat is Jonathan Spurriel.
Why are you just fucking it all up?
Yeah.
We got some people in here, some random ass names. Are you having a stroke, man? What's going on?
Yeah, we're sorry for butchering your name.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Oh, bad.
And we got some new people in the chat.
Right on.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
It's all good.
All right, so I guess we'll move on with the RIPs. Old Ninja, take it away.
Damn. So RIP to I can't pronounce his last name. Robert Guillaume. He's known as Benson on the TV show Benson. He died at the age of 89.
If you're over 30 or like 35 and you remember that show, you probably know that reference.
Old as fuck. But if you remember everyone's favorite house Negro, it's Benson.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Also, next on the list is probably best known as the godfather of rock and roll, Fats Domino. He died
hell is that?
early today.
You don't know?
You don't know who Fats Domino is? He was known as a jack because he's from New Orleans. He's from Louisiana, New Orleans. He's known as godfather of blues and jazz that hit mainstream media. He lived in the Ninth Ward all the way up to his death. Well, I'm sorry. He lived all the way up until Katrina. But he still lived in Louisiana. He was 89, and he's produced hits as Ain't It a Shame? I lost everything else, but That Girl Can't Help It. He performed in that movie. He's pioneer, revolutionary, and icon in the world of music.
You forgot to mention Robert's most iconic role of him playing, what's the name of the monkey in Lion King? Rafiki.
Rafiki.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he played the voice.
He wasn't a goddamn monkey, goddammit.
Yeah, he was.
Fucking red bottom, what's it, blue bottom monkey or what's that thing called? A baboon?
Baboon.
Yeah, baboon. So R.I.P. to them.
You learn from the past.
Icons.
Baboons are fucking scary, man, because they have like big ass canines and shit.
Yeah.
Their goddamn
yeah.
face off, yeah.
Yeah, aren't they relatively like?
They're the only carnivore one of all the gorillas? Something like that?
I don't know, a bunch of, well, usually the omnivores, but.
The rapists too.
What the hell?
Hell,
Well, that's
dude,
like most animals are
Yeah,
rapists.
well,
but like this one's like cross-species rapists because there's like
They
one.
don't even ask forgiveness.
There's a video. No, there's a video out there of a fucking baboon like raping a cat. Like just runs up and like grabs her and just
That's all bad.
and then bounce.
Better than dolphins fuck dead fish,
Damn.
rape them and shit.
You gotta get off how young. What's the name with the
I wonder if that's their version of a fleshlight.
Yeah. You got a bus, you got a bus.
That's all bad.
Fishy flight.
Where's Prodigy with those fetishes?
Well, looks like we just gave him a new one.
No, his new thing is probably just, he doesn't have fetishes. I think it's just bullshit. He watches mediocre porn. Yeah, it's all fucking missionary and shit.
If you're wondering, if you're watching this
pants on.
on YouTube and you're wondering who's this white dude here, this is Professor Dankness names beyond the casting
The
floor.
Conquistador.
Yeah.
Give him an intro.
Stitch is being John Diggle trying to suit up as the Arrow out there trying to save the city, and then Prodigy decided to find out if he can find foodies on the East Coast. So that's where he's at.
I may find a few pigs.
He'll find anything in these coasts.
Yeah, he just might. So we'll see if he comes back. He might get stuck or get arrested, one of the two.
All right, gentlemen, where to start? Actually, since we got the professor here, let's talk about the Pixel XL since you purchased the phone.
All right, yeah. So I mean, I've been a Google fanboy since.
Holy shit! Why is your phone so fucked up?
Because literally, the day after I pre-ordered the Pixel 2 XL, my phone just said "fuck you," jumped out of my hand, hit the floor, and fucking shattered. Then what happened? I was taking a shit while I fucking played on my phone, jumped out of my hand again, cracked the second time.
Oh damn! I thought it fell in the toilet.
You have a screen cover? You don't have a screen cover on it?
No, I just.
What the fuck, man? That'll save you from.
I've literally had the phone for 3 years and haven't cracked it once.
Well, still, I mean, just in case it does crack, you can still you don't have to worry about cutting your fucking finger.
Lucky I haven't had that problem yet. So, but
some people do, man. Just
1 week.
Yeah, all right.
But no, so been a Google fanboy since the G1 back in the old school days, back in the Beta, Cupcake, all those originals. Got the Nexus 6P, been on that train for a while. The Pixel 2 is the first phone that I really wanted for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, just from the specs to the, 4 gigs RAM, the new 8-core processor. I mean, the camera that's the undisputed champion at the moment is always a plus. Plus, they have a new feature that they haven't unlocked yet, which turns the camera has its own separate core that'll turn into 8-core and increase that capability even further than it already is.
Well, one of the cooler features that I liked was the new headsets will apparently translate shit for you from different languages.
Yeah, that's fucking dope.
With their wireless Bluetooth headsets?
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah.
That's some futuristic shit.
But there's no fucking 3.5mm jack.
But you can do
That shit, like seriously, I was gonna buy the phone until I saw it. I was like, don't be pulling that Apple bullshit. Look, Google, you already took away the fucking replaceable battery. Now you're taking away the fucking.
True. I mean, but eventually,
fuck a dongle.
But you always say that shit whenever new innovation comes out. You know, one company forces the issue.
Yeah, I'll complain about it.
I mean,
it's bullshit.
Yeah. It's gonna force Bluetooth technology to advance faster than it has.
All
in the
the
past 10
headsets
years.
that we're using right now are all corded.
Yeah,
true.
There's a reason why you don't want to have a shitload of fucking Bluetooth headsets out there, because if anybody works out in the gym with a Bluetooth headset, if you've been with a bunch of people, what happens? That shit cuts the fuck out because there's too many fucking
True. But again, it's gonna force change. It's gonna force advancement.
No, it's advancing anyway. It's not like it stopped advancing.
But it's moved very slowly.
No, it's moved slowly. We're on like the fourth or fifth generation of Bluetooth. It's
but
moved
again,
pretty well.
Like it's still fucking up though.
Yeah, but this is not going to make it any better. It's not. I mean, it's not. Did it get? Hold on. Did it get any better when the iPhone fucking did it?
Well, no one gives a shit about iPhone.
Nobody in the goddamn room.
Still, it didn't change when iPhone did it.
I think within a year we won't have any issues with Bluetooth, and I think battery life will at least...
In a year? You think they'd make that jump in a year?
I think they'll make the jump in... I think battery life will increase by at least 50% within a year.
I seriously doubt it.
Now, see,
battery life hasn't considerably increased in the past 100 years.
Wait. So getting back to the iPhone, what's so funny with the iPhone is that Apple released an adapter for the iPhone so you can use your 3.5 headphone jack.
Yeah, it's the dongle.
It's the dongle.
Pixel. They both have it.
Why? Just fucking keep it in there. But I understand, because I know with Apple they mentioned how they got rid of it, so there's more space, more memory, and blah blah blah.
No,
but it's like
their memory still sucks.
The memory is the exact same size it was last year.
Exactly.
Or smaller.
It's
nothing's
smaller.
fucking
Nothing's getting bigger. It's all getting smaller.
That's what's so stupid about it. And it's like, look, you made the phone bigger. Why the fuck do you need to take parts away? This is a stupid ass argument.
But I mean, with you, what do you think? Within 5-10 years, headsets won't be nothing.
No, I think they're always going to be corded headset options. Always.
No. What I mean, like handsets in general are going to be completely different within 5-10 years.
There could be something that'll come out that's new, but I don't see head tech. I mean, the thing that's cool is the fact that they're going to have the two-way communication with translating.
Yeah,
I think that's dope.
That's
right, but I don't think that's a trade-off.
What about the augmented reality AR? That's already standard, but then it is already here. But they're taking it to the next level where you can do it. Like it's not like a game overlaying. It's you can do it yourself and
yeah, that's not new either. I mean that's been around for a while.
But on a phone standard?
Yeah. You can. There's apps you can download right now. Like there's one that Peter McKinnon talked about it. Like his friend made it. So like you can take a video and it's augmented reality where you can put in the video, like say you'll put like Legend of Zelda like right here, and then this is what you'll do for like cinematography. You'll turn here and then do like a slow roll over here, and it'll remember exactly where you put that. And when you slow roll around, it'll say Legend of Zelda like right in that one spot where you put it.
Okay.
And so they have that for like a bunch of other kind of apps too. I mean, fucking Pokemon Go does it. But
that's the only thing I was referencing as far as like a game overlaying.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah.
It's not well known. known.
The one craziest AR thing is fucking Snapchat.
Oh, dude.
Like
yeah.
with the dancing hot dog. Have
That's
you seen
the
that?
biggest one, yeah.
Yeah.
The dancing hot dog is one of the biggest like augmented reality thing now because
When it's
you can like have the hot dog dancing on one table, look away, and then come back and it'll still be dancing on the table at the same location. Like it knows exactly where it needs to be when the camera comes back around.
That's also the face augmentation too. That's in Snapchat. That's been around for a while. That's AR.
Speaking of Snapchat, about goddamn time they added continuous recording onto the Android device.
I've never used Snapchat before in my entire
They
life.
did finally.
but
Yes,
it's
they finally
They had
did.
it a while ago, but you can tell there's a cut. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as smooth.
So it records a 10-second.
Like, it's 10 or 15 seconds.
Yeah, 10 to 15, and then there's a cut, and then it restarts the recording again.
Instead of a continuous.
So it's
yeah.
not seamless.
Oh, that's fucking lame.
I know.
Yeah, so
I don't understand how-
hey, before it was worse. Like you would have to restart your recording manually.
Yeah.
So now it does it.
So if you're like mid sentence, you have to like remember what the last word you fucking said and then say it again.
Well, I mean, I can look. I mean, technically, Twitter's the same way, right? Like their model's ridiculous, but everybody uses it. I mean, 127 characters and shit like that.
Everybody uses
But everybody's
Snapchat.
still using it.
Oh,
yeah.
on Twitter. So.
Well, we know one person that's using it.
I mean, yeah.
What the hell?
Why not? Even like there's cameras out there like the GoPro, for example. It records depending on like what specs you're recording at. Like right now, the GoPro we use, I have it set for 1080, and it records 18 minutes, and then it stops to record and starts another section. So there's a moment on there when between the two videos where like a microseconds miss. So when I'm going back to edit the video, I can hear it, and it's so fucking annoying, but I can still hear it. It's like
You know the reason why is because
it's a refreshing rate, right?
no. It has to do with it's a law.
Oh yeah. It's
There's
a law.
a law that says that if unless you have a professional camcorder, you have to break up all the videos. It's
Yeah.
so fucking stupid.
What?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Unless you have like a serious like professional camcorder, you can't make a continuous file. It has to break it up into sections.
Like the FCC or the.
Yeah, I think it might be the FCC. Y'all look it up. I read about it a long time ago, but it's like you have to break it up into files to make it not a camcorder. It's kind of it's really fucking dumb.
I think cell phones do it too. So if you record something for a long time on your cell phone, it would actually chop it up into little pieces.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, when you use the editing software, you can't really tell usually. I mean, if you're watching it, because I mean, you never notice like when me or Blue are editing shit, like you don't notice the breaks. So.
And usually you listen to podcasts when you're not like really.
What's up?
When you listen to podcasts, you're not sitting there listening to it intently.
Well, no, but we do like videos on like YouTube and stuff,
sure,
and those are all cut up. Like all the vlogs and all that shit, they're all cut up into like chunks. And like you said, it depends on what it is. Like if 4K, you get like a couple of minutes, and then it has to go to the next file. So
That's so crazy.
yeah, it's fucking annoying. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, as long as I can put them all together, it's fine.
Well, one of the craziest laws out there is with cameras like DSLRs. Like you can't record more than like 20 or 30 minutes, and before it has to stop recording, refresh that file, and then you can start recording again.
Oh, so you can't like continue.
So you can't do continuous recording with a DSLR unless you hack it. So you have to like go in there and like update a file
So
for it
actually-
to record continuously. But
So
then
my D80 does do longer recordings, and actually so does my Zoom.
when it's plugged in,
No, like when I'm just recording. Actually, that one will turn off after a while, but my Zoom will record for longer periods of time automatically. It'll
the
just,
Microsoft Zoom.
no, it's H2N, Zoom H2N.
that's I think because it's considered a recording camera and not a picture camera.
Oh, yeah, because there's no photography on there.
Yeah.
It's just, actually, I think you can take stills, but
I mean, you can, but it's mainly a video camera.
yeah, or audio recorder.
Yeah.
So. I love that thing though. It's fucking dope. 'Cause it has the same field of view as a GoPro, but it has way better audio. But
It's a fucking giant
What's
mic.
the brand of your 360 you use for jiu-jitsu?
it's right here. It's Ricoh Theta S.
Oh, okay.
I need to set it up for here because I finally got the piece that I needed because I kept saying that, hey, we're going to do this eventually. But I needed this piece that's on the bottom. If you're all watching the video, there's a piece here on the bottom. I needed an extender because all the ports are on the fucking bottom. I don't know why they did that. It was so you couldn't like screw it in to mount it and then like
have cables in.
Yeah, because it only has like 8 gigs in here
Oh, okay.
worth of storage. And it's funny because like when I went to the I bought this actually at AWE for like super cheap. And I remember I was talking to the guy, one of the guys that wrote the code, and he was like, "Yeah, I mean, right now there's only 8 gigs in there, but if you hack it, he's like, you can open it up and add more." And then the guy that was like the sales guy's like, "Don't tell him that."
Yeah, it was so funny too.
he's like, "Don't tell him that." I was just like, "I'm not gonna open this thing up." But yeah, apparently there is a way you can open this thing up and add in more storage. But normally people, the way they do it is you just plug it in your phone, or not your phone, but your computer, and then just stream it to your computer.
Okay.
But you need to plug in the power as well, and it gets fucking hot because everything in here is it's super compact. But it works really. I need to set this up probably for the next maybe 2 podcasts from now. I'll set it up like in the middle, and we'll do a podcast with 360. I totally forgot I had this.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, did we talk about this burn issue?
Oh yeah, with the burn issue with the phone.
Oh, yeah, so-
back to the Galaxy Pixel. I mean,
Pixel.
So the phone has had like phenomenal reviews, and then Android Central was the first to report the issue, followed by The Verge magazine or online. Basically, they're getting issues with the burn at the top of the screen, like where the battery icon is. They're getting gray burn-ins.
damn.
And then the one The Verge had, they were getting some blue, but you really couldn't tell unless it was right next to another phone. You wouldn't be able to tell at all, which isn't a huge issue. It's kind of like a nitpick thing.
A lot of phones are like that. They have like different hues. Yeah.
And then, I mean, OLED screens, which this have known to have these issues over periods of time. This is as far as quickness, it's only been a week since they've tested these things, and they're having this issue, which is a big deal. It's not happening on every one of them, but on a big enough number of them that Google's having to look into this issue. There's a new issue that popped up within the last day or so. I haven't got to read up on it, but that's another issue that's going on right now.
Well, what's the issue?
I don't know. I didn't read. I just saw that it just popped up as a news feed, but I haven't had to research
You're just
it.
speculating then.
Well, I mean, someone's got to.
Oh, Ninja's here.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's the issue they're having. So it's at the bottom of the screen where you have the navigation buttons on a no button screen, and then at the top where you have the battery icons. They're kind of like a gray burn-in.
You know, I wish we could suit network TV for burn-in issues, because like on my TV, if you were to watch if you turn it to a white channel, you can see a burn-in image of the Cartoon Network. 'Cause that's like the main channel I watch all the time.
How old's your TV?
What do you have?
Yeah,
I have a
Plasma?
No, I have a LCD. I have a
yeah.
Samsung.
Yeah, that's why.
That's old though, right?
No, it's probably like maybe 4 or 5
Do they
years
even
old.
make
Oh,
LCDs?
you must have got like the cheap, like one of the
No,
lesser models.
No, I spent a lot for this. So it has 3D.
Westinghouse.
Oh, it's still you can have 3D, but you can still have like the.
What
if you have
brand is it?
Samsung.
You can have a 6 series that has 3D, but it's not like their best panel.
No, this I paid a pretty penny for it. Like it wasn't cheap.
That's what I mean. Like LCD is what they don't even make them anymore.
But it was
They still do.
But this is because I watch Cartoon Network a lot, dude.
Yeah.
It's like the one channel, it's always on, so nothing else is burned in there. But
still crazy.
the Cartoon
I've never
Network
seen
one. And I've done the I guess the burn-in remover thing that they have, where it goes, it like does white and it fades to black and stuff like that. And it goes across the screen. I've done that. I've done some other stuff, but yeah, it just
Well, if you have an extended
stuck in there.
When I got my plasma, I had an extended warranty. If you have burn-in with any kind of warranty, you can replace your whole fucking panel.
I only ever had burn-in issues with plasmas and
I checked Best
DLPs.
Buy.
Yeah.
DLPs had the worst.
Yeah, but it's probably time for me to get a new TV. Maybe
Yeah.
go 4K.
Get an OLED, man.
I remember when those first came out, Sony had like a little bitty one.
Oh, yeah.
In their stores, that thing was like
My
hella
fucking
expensive.
Zune HD, which was like to this day my favorite digital audio player. Yeah, it was OLED, but it was fucking super tiny.
yeah.
The blacks were fucking black. It was fucking great. Yeah.
Was it black
Blacker than black?
Yeah, it was black and black. It was fucking awesome.
Damn.
See what we did there?
Shit. I
so-
remember fucking Winamp back in the day.
Oh yeah, I used to do that for the longest time.
Yeah,
shit.
you know it's still operating?
That's
yeah.
taking it back with that.
Yeah, but the Winamp is still a free application you can get. It's
You know,
funny.
since we're talking about Winamp, did we ever talk about AOL being shut down or AIM?
Oh, AIM, yeah, I used to
Oh, we
love
did
it.
AIM got shut down?
Yeah,
It's getting shut down. End of the
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
Dude, back in the day, that taught me how to type. ASL, baby.
Talk about hit on chick digitally.
Slide in the DMs. The
Not get
original.
done.
The original slide in the DMs.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even slide it. You just fucking just slide. There was no DMs to be slid into.
Yeah,
just
you just
slid
like, hey, ASL.
Literally, you slid into that chat group.
Yeah. But yeah, remember how like creating your own go away your away from keyboard message or whatever? You like
yes.
whenever somebody would tap it, it'll just have an automatic system that pops up.
We're typing, what was it, age, sex, location, ASL?
ASL.
Yeah.
Which is funny because ASL for me was like American Sign Language, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And you go what like 22/M/California.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Or back in the day, it was like 15.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess for you, right? Because you're a baby.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
You're the youngest one here by a lot.
wait, how old are you? 40? 50?
Maybe.
God damn.
Yeah, it's sad to see it go. I mean, it revolutionized like communication with people. Like you wouldn't have text messaging if it wasn't for AIM, basically.
Yeah, I remember going from like BBS to like AOL, and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I remember like hacking AOL. That shit was great. Like getting all the bots and shit.
Oh yeah, I remember how like you can that was like what you would use to illegally download music. Like you go into a chat room and had a bot running, and they'll just scroll out what kind of songs and videos they had, and you just hit in the code, and all of a sudden you get like a message in your inbox and stuff like that.
That was
of how to
that was
download
before you started, filling your computer with STDs from LimeWire.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Oh my god! I remember I used LimeWire like literally a month before it shut down because I was using Morpheus.
Yeah.
Because everyone was on
Morpheus.
That shit was full of viruses too. I was
Dude,
like,
we had DS. Wait, was it dial-up, man? You set like 4 songs to download. By the morning, they'd be done.
that was all.
These kids don't know, man. These kids don't know. Fucking 54K.
Fucking beating off the stills like we're pilgrims and shit.
yeah.
Yo, remember when that sound when your modem connected?
Oh, you don't even know about. You started beating off the stills. It's like beating off the fucking static.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
That fucking
Basic cable or
yeah,
cable.
the cable tunnel had the blurred out fucking
yeah.
shit.
Fucking working the rabbit ears over there.
No, it's not even working out. You just had to squint, like, oh shit, there's
Wait for that moment, that one part where you like
Where it just gets
see
clear.
a part of it, a fourth of an image. The best movie that shows that is fucking American Pie, where he's trying to beat off and he's showing through like fucking scrambled cable. It's the best part. That was the struggle back then.
Well, since we were talking about actually the Pixel before, I guess we'll talk about some Apple shit now. So the Apple iPhone 8 has problems as well. Apparently, they have the expanding battery problem. So people got their phones like in the box that already had the battery expanded.
Having a Samsung issue, huh?
Yeah, but they're not exploding yet. But it's still it's totally spreading apart the entire phone
Is
to
this
where it's
the
fucking
8
broke.
or the X?
The 8.
Oh, okay.
The X is now, the 10 isn't out yet. So, but yeah, the 8 is having the problem, and this goes back to what I was saying. If you had a fucking removable battery, this would have been a problem, just like Samsung. They should have learned from the fucking mistakes. The Samsung Galaxy Note, was it 6 or the 7? I think it was a 6.
It was
The 6 or the 7, one or two. But anyway, the ones that were
7.
exploding.
I have the 6, so it must have been the 7.
It was a 7. Okay, so the ones that were exploding, they could have eliminated the whole problem if they had had a removable back like the other ones did. And you just send everybody a new battery instead of taking away all the phones.
Yeah.
It's just been a battery recall. Super fucking easy. Instead, they lost millions of dollars because they had to replace all the
Oh, it's
fucking
gonna be
phones.
billions at that point.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and they couldn't use them on fucking planes and shit. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I remember walking onto a plane, and it's all if you have this particular note, you cannot board the plane.
You're basically a terrorist.
I was like, holy shit! Like I can't go home. Good thing I don't own that phone though.
So how long before they have the iPhone Mini, which will be the
Original
throwback
iPhone?
to the original iPhone?
Yeah, that's one of the things I hate about the iPhone at first is people didn't understand. I was like, dude, this thing is way too fucking small. It was literally like the size of this fucking card.
No, it was
smaller than that.
skinnier.
What the
Skinnier.
fuck? Yeah, it was skinnier than this. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? How are you gonna? I'm not a baby.
You're like trying to type with like a fucking. You can't use your
Yeah.
finger. You had to use like a stylus.
Yeah, it was good for like I guess for like a little Asian person.
Our little kid.
Hey, I quantified it, all right? Not every Asian is little. I said little Asian person, all right? Or maybe I just say little person. A little person. If you're a little person with little tiny fingers and shit, you're fine. But if you're a fucking grown-ass man...
You hating on midgets now?
Yeah.
I don't.
Hey, there's a really hot little person that's on Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
Suicide Girls?
Hey, they're coming. They're
Oh
coming to
my
San
God.
Jose.
We didn't see that. Well,
Bruh,
they have
coming back.
They have an outlet at each major city,
What
and
was her name?
I don't remember her name, but like
She's fine as fuck, though.
They're at WonderCon. The Suicide Girls usually have a booth, and it's usually the girls that are around the area. They call them in and be like, "Hey, can you represent at the booth?" And they just come in and they're at the booth and they're there for the whole weekend. Same thing with the Anaheim WonderCon.
Gemma, that's her name.
This year they want really that. Apparently.
Oh shit!
Oh, there she go.
I go deep inside on that.
Oh, her
Images.
Twitter.
So why can't R. Kelly get with like a little person instead of like trying to fuck around
Because
with
he's
kids?
fucking gross.
He doesn't like little people. He likes child people.
Yeah,
Yeah, he likes them
them
prepubescent.
Like,
He likes them like halfway.
but she's perfectly like she's sexy as fuck.
Well, I think I can show this on.
She's like, is she even 5 feet? No, she's like
she's like
no, she's like
four.
real little. Oh, let me see. I can show this on YouTube.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah,
It's covered.
She's covered.
Yeah, she's wearing.
This is her, Gemma from Suicide Squad. Look her up.
Oh, fine as fuck.
She's pretty hot.
Suicide Girls.
Yeah, Suicide Girls, that squad, yeah.
I wonder what her power would have been if she was part of Suicide Squad.
Turns into
She'd make you little
Gigantica.
too.
Yeah.
You little.
Or she can be the giant midget.
Giant midget.
Damn.
That's from fucking Robot Chicken.
Oh my god.
Damn.
It's all bad.
Yeah. So what are we going to? Oh.
Wait. Since we were talking about like battery explosion, you guys heard about the airlines and shit? Like they're not allowing you to take like your like you can't check in like your laptop or your any electronics onto the plane. Like you can do carry on, but you can't like check it into your bags. I guess you heard about that.
Underneath.
Wait.
Yeah, it's because batteries and shit are exploding and a bunch of other shit keep happening. So I guess they're known that it's brought down like 4 airplanes have crashed because of that, because of fire in the holding area in the bottom. So now they're.
But is that because of a pressure issue?
Why don't they have fire suppression down there? I mean, this is ridiculous.
You just suck all the oxygen out, and there can't be a fire.
Well, you can't suck all the oxygen out.
Of the, you just have
The plane would explode.
You're not that high up.
You can't depressurize that part of the
But you can't
plane could
depressurize
buckle.
just one part of it.
Well, you
that
could, but
That could cripple the plane.
yeah. It's like
This is why I don't fly.
Yeah. Fire suppression is the way to go. Like Halon or what was the other one?
But I think it will be.
Water.
It might cause a problem with.
No, you don't want to use water.
I only know about Halo from Terminator. Halon.
Yeah.
The
I
R.
think
Kelly system.
I don't think you could do that just because the air in the airplane is kind of circulated. I don't think it would. There's like a cutoff area because I believe like the stuff can come through the floors.
Yeah, but if you use what the fuck is it called, FM 200 or something like that, it's the replacement because Halon is actually really dangerous. It'll kill a person.
Yeah.
But
Was
I
it
think it's
Freon?
FM 200.
Was it Freon?
No, it's not. Freon's the shit that you cool shit down with.
Well, no.
This is Mr. Freeze here trying to.
I don't do chemicals.
Chill.
I just mix them together and try to be like.
Yeah, I was right. FM 200 is fire. It's a waterless fire suppression system, and that's what we use in data centers. And that would definitely work on a plane because it's compressed.
I know for my drone, like when I flew to Hawaii, I took my drone with me, and like I had to research to find out like what do I have to do to be able to take my drone onto the plane, and like I know you couldn't check it in because I guess you can't have over a certain amount of wattage in batteries to check into the plane. Like you have to like have it go down in the bottom, but then you have to buy like these kind of like.
They don't check your laptop though.
Well, the drone battery is bigger than a.
Is it removable?
My laptop battery is pretty fucking big.
Well,
like on this one.
But like it's, I guess with the batteries for the drone, it's exposed, so like the wires can like connect, or it could be like a surge or a circuit something. But I had to put they recommend that you put the batteries into like this kind of fire retardant bag, and then you can put that inside your suitcase. So in case the battery does catch on fire, it will kind of extinguish itself instead of having it inside of like a bag and setting everything on fire. But they also said like you can just take it onto the plane because if a fire does break out, they do have stuff on the plane where people are to put out a fire.
Do you mind if we rabbit trail real quick?
Well, yeah, what's up?
Rabbit?
All right, so I had a question. Speaking of airlines, I don't know if y'all have seen the is it the NAACP recommending that people don't fly American Airlines?
Why?
I don't know. It was a news. I don't know if y'all had read anything about it. I was just like,
Don't know what you're talking about.
You keep bullshitting. I'll look it up.
NAACP?
The
NBAACP?
Advancement
Of colored people, which is fucking
yeah,
stupid.
there it is, right
Change your
there. The
goddamn name.
left one right there is the one I saw come up. I didn't get to read it though.
They need to change the name. I mean, honestly, can we stop calling ourselves colored? I mean, the fuck.
Yeah.
They're urging just African Americans not to use the airlines.
So
Due to
A pattern of disturbing incidents. Okay.
more people get
what?
dragged
Like-
off. Are they throwing folks off the plane in mid-flight? Yo, get the fuck out.
it's like Passion 51. Get off my plane.
4 incidents over the past 18 months. Okay.
No, I need to like hear what the people were doing, because I know some people go on the plane doing some dumb shit like sagging and your fucking like dick and shit hanging out.
Yeah, they're not citing anything. But they say there's 4 incidents, but they don't actually cite the incident. So you know what? Go fuck yourself.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that shit's annoying. Like, I don't understand. A lot of times when people do fucked up shit, they do fucked up shit, and that they kind of deserve it. Yeah. And there's other times where obviously they don't. That shit happens. I'm not going to say that it doesn't happen at all. It does happen, but I'm sick of hearing this shit. Oh, don't fly this airline because this fucked up shit happened. Actually, you know what's funny is that today I actually saw this video. There's this YouTube guy called Mike the Cop. He's actually a pretty awesome. He's obviously a police officer, active police officer, and he brings shit down to like kind of like a normal, like understandable level. Like he'll break shit down as far as like being a cop goes. And there was one, I think it was today or yesterday, where somebody wrote into some police station saying that it was a husband said that this police station had treated his wife with total disrespect and they gave her a ticket for some bullshit, blah, blah, blah. But the officer had a body cam on, and the guy didn't know that. And so they showed the body cam footage, and literally the husband wasn't even in the car. It was just the wife. And what happened was that she was speeding with her lights off. And so the cop walks up. He's like, "Hey, you know, you were speeding, and your lights weren't on." She's like, "Oh, my lights weren't on?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then gets all the information, super respectful, gets all the shit, gives it back. He's like, "Okay." And the lady asks, like, "Well, what's the speed limit here?" He's like, "It's 55." She's like, "Oh, it's not 65?" He's like, "No, it's 55 here." So it's like, "Okay, I'm gonna give you a ticket for just having your lights off because it's a lesser ticket. I'm not gonna give you a ticket for speeding."
So he was fucking nice to her.
Yeah, he's super nice to her, and it's like, if it wasn't for that body cam, then they would have got totally fucked. Like everybody, because he put it on the Facebook page of the police department, saying that don't trust this fucking officer by name and his badge number on the fucking Facebook page. And I was like, and the guy wasn't even there to see what the fuck happened. It's like people do fuck up shit all the time. Just
what his wife said to him or some shit like,
I don't know,
like, "Oh my god, he like pulled me over and I wasn't doing anything and gave me a ticket for headlights and."
Yeah, some bullshit.
Yeah, some dumb shit.
I mean, not having your headlights on, that's at night.
Dangerous.
That's
instant
dangerous.
ticket.
Yeah. I can understand that. But that's other shit I don't.
You can't see, and no one can see you.
Yeah.
I would have thought she would be drunk. That's like the only or high or something to be driving without your headlights on.
No.
Either that or you're fucking smuggling like some moonshine or some shit.
No. What happens is for most people is that if you're in like a metropolitan area, there's enough lights from like the street lights where if you don't turn your lights on, it seems like no different until you go where there's no lights.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what the fuck?
And there's also
there's other cars around too. Yeah.
I made that mistake too because my car has automatic headlights, and I was in somebody else's car, and I just wasn't paying attention. The lights never came on, so I was kind of driving around for a little bit without the headlights on.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
Until I realized, like, oh shit, I'm having the headlights on.
Oh, so the NAACP they list all 4 incidents that they were talking about.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
Do they seem legit?
Too legit to quit.
So here's one. The first, they listed in order. So the first one is about an African American man was required to relinquish his seat aboard a flight from Washington to Raleigh merely because he responded to disrespectful and discriminatory comments directed toward him by 2 unruly white passengers. Another incident, despite having previously booked first-class tickets for herself and a traveling companion, an African American woman seating assignment was switched to coach section at the ticket counter, while her white companion remained assigned to first class. On a flight bound from New York from Miami, the pilot directed that an African American woman be removed from the flight when she complained to the gate agent about having her seating assignment changed without her consent.
That shit happens all the fucking time.
And then the fourth incident is that an African American woman and her infant child were removed from a flight from Atlanta to New York when the woman, incidentally a Harvard law student, asked that her stroller be retrieved from checked baggage before she would disembark. Those are the 4 incidents.
What?
The last one didn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
I understand it, but like.
But
never.
So she asked for her stroller.
They never do strollers though. They have.
Yeah, they can't. That doesn't make any sense. There must be more to that story because they offload it when they land. So you have to wait for it. There's no way you're gonna land and instantaneously they're gonna have it off fucking plane.
Maybe they refuse to give it to her.
No, they're gonna give it to you. Like they don't want to keep it on the fucking plane.
But they kicked her off the flight.
Well, okay, so she's on the flight, just asking for
before they took off.
Okay, then that's
when they landed.
It's not specific. It just lists these.
Yeah, okay. 2 of them don't make any sense. The other 2, I need to.
One of them about your seat being changed. They do, like you said, they do that shit all the time. It happens to me.
Seat change, yeah.
Yeah, and you can lose your first class thing all the time too. See, I think one of the things that most people kind of forget is that for a lot of these like seat changes and shit like that, it actually has nothing to do with you in particular as what ethnicity or sex or whatever the fuck you happen to be. That has to do with priorities and if they overbook, and then who has the most points on the plane. Like whoever has the most like seniority. Like if you have like, if I'm a fucking diamond member and you're some fucking person that doesn't have any status in the plane, the diamond member will get preferred treatment. Absolutely. But they're not gonna happen to know that, hey, this person's black. You know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck. Because I've flown a shitload, more than most people, and that's just the way it happens. So.
Yeah, but those are the incidents. There's not like huge articles. I mean, there's more from the statement of the NAACP, which I'm not going to read.
Well,
You can read it yourself.
the last two for sure were fucking shady as fuck.
Yeah, so
I would need to
there's got
have
to be more
evidence.
to 3 and 4.
Especially over 18 fucking months.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, come on,
what
man.
fucking one
Yeah.
every shit. I
They're
can't,
flying millions of people.
every 5 months or so.
Yeah, millions. They're probably flying millions a day.
So here's another tidbit. The NAACP just appointed a new head 3 days ago.
Oh,
So
someone trying to make a name for themselves.
possibly.
Fucking moron.
So there you go.
Whatever, it is what it is.
I want to know, because I've actually talked to a cast member about this, but I want to know the rest of the cast thinking about this. Who the fuck is Bowie Bergdhal? And why is this dude in the news?
Bergdhal.
What?
Bergdhal.
Whatever the fuck. Who the fuck is this dude? Why is he in the news? Why is he important? Why do we know his name?
Okay, so I think I'm the only person that actually knows this guy, right?
Yeah, I don't
idea.
know what
Okay,
the fuck.
so Bo Bergdhal, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He is a deserter in Iraq. In Afghanistan. So what happened was that he was in Afghanistan, and he decided one night in the middle of the night to desert. If y'all don't know what desert means, as far as like non-food goes,
Before you keep going, is there a difference between deserter and AWOL, or are they the same
that's the
thing?
same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing. AWOL just means absent without leave. So and
I
then
thought it meant he
deserting
jumped
is
the
same
wall.
thing. Yeah.
I've always thought it meant that he jumped the wall.
I guess back in the day, that's what it was.
Well, yeah, that's basically what he did.
Oh, okay.
It depends on what military branch you're in. I think when. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. I mean, they've both been the same fucking thing. Anyway, so what this guy did, he was in Afghanistan. He decided he just didn't want to be there anymore, and he decided to just leave the fucking base. When he left the base, he got captured by the Taliban. Imagine that. You're still in Afghanistan, you fucking moron. The enemy's looking for you, and you have no normal clothes to wear, or you don't have any fucking, like, local clothes to wear. So they're going to figure out, hey, that white guy doesn't belong here. So they picked his ass up, and he was captured for, I think it was, like, maybe 5 years. And he was tortured a little bit, got kind of fucked up, because he deserted. But the thing was is that they sent out people to search for him for, like, 5 fucking years, because they didn't know that he deserted. They thought he just got captured. And so I think there was a Navy SEAL that got injured trying to find him, and some other folks that got injured trying to find him. And it was a huge deal. It ended up that 5 years later, they did a trade with the Taliban, and they got him back, which is kind of fucked up because they didn't know at the time that he deserted. When they got him back, they figured out that he deserted, and now he's facing charges for desertion, which lead if he's found guilty, it can be up to life in prison or death, because that's kind of treason. So that's why he's in the reason why he's in the news right now is because President Trump had tweeted when he came back, he gave some disparaging comments about Bo, and so he's saying that Bo is now saying that he can't get a free trial anywhere in America because of what President Trump said. I say, fuck that, Bo. You're a piece of shit because you decided to desert in a foreign country, and people risk their lives to go fucking find your ass. So I don't give a shit about what kind of argument he has. People risk their lives to go find you. So fuck you. It has nothing to do with President. Even though I really do not like President Trump, nothing to do with him. You deserted your post, and people got injured trying to find you. So fuck you.
Damn.
So that's the story then.
That's the story.
All right. Because, like, this dude was, like, in the news, and people were all like, oh, this dude, deserter, and blah, 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 and, like, new charges. I'm like, who the fuck is this
So
dude?
how long ago did he get released?
Maybe a
Recently.
year or so ago, or less than maybe, I think.
Because I know there was another couple. I don't know if he was part of the same trade as the.
There was a bunch of people like
There's
that.
a Canadian guy with an
Yeah.
American wife that got released, and with his,
heard
they had
about
his
that.
kids
That
and
was a while
everything.
ago.
And they had like raped his wife and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's all bad.
For like 7 years or some shit.
Yeah, they were there for a long time.
She didn't have kids when they were there. Like she had kids from
Before,
that.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
it's all bad. I mean, that's part of war. I mean, unfortunately, and usually, our forces don't do that because it's against the Geneva Conventions to torture folks. That's why I'm totally against when people want to bring up like
Guantanamo?
Well, Guantanamo, they do like quote unquote like light. It's not even really torture. They just play music and shit. It's fucking annoying.
More psychological torture
Yeah,
than
they're not. I mean, what I'm talking about is like waterboarding. That is, in my mind, that's torture.
pulling
Oh,
fingers.
yeah, that's
legit
pretty
torture.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Bamboo shoots up your fingernails.
Yeah, I mean, like if people talk about like music and like having the lights on, shit like that, I'm like, okay, fucking boot camp. I mean, I don't really give a shit about that. But when it's like actual like physical torture, I can understand that. I don't condone any kind of torture like that. Even like, I mean, playing music all night.
They play like
To me,
Britney
it's
Spears,
annoying.
right?
What's up?
They play Britney Spears, right? Isn't that what they
play all
play?
kind of, they play all kind of annoying shit. I mean, I don't really get the point. It's annoying, but I'd rather just have them be incarcerated. Why do you got to keep fucking with them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In my mind. So,
Interesting.
but yeah, I get to learn about some military shit there.
There you go.
Well, I guess since we're on the topic of Trump, you want to go in about his argument that he still have with the widow?
Yeah. I spelled the guy's name wrong, but it's LaDavid.
Okay, I was like,
Sorry, I had a typo.
I was
LaDavid
like,
Johnson's widow. I forget her name, but President Trump is still going back and forth with this person, still trying to say, and everybody that tries to sit there and try to argue with me, President Trump, what he's saying is right. I'm like, no, he is a habitual liar. And nobody can argue with that with me. Like, he lies about a whole lot of shit, and he's done a lot of shit against our own military. He talks shit about John McCain, a fucking war hero. And he said that he's not a war hero because he got captured. I'm like, bitch, you never even served the fucking military. What the fuck? John McCain got captured and tortured for years. He can't even raise both of his arms because his shoulders got all fucked up from being tortured. And that guy wants to sit there and talk about how he's not a war hero because he got captured. I can't stand that fucking dude. But anyway, he's still saying in this story that he said respectful things to LaDavid Johnson's widow when there's four fucking people all corroborating the story that he said disrespectful things and then couldn't remember the name of LaDavid Johnson, and then also said that he knew what he signed up for. And the only person that's saying anything other than that is Trump. That's it. He keeps saying that other people were in the room, but not one of them fucking people are coming forward and saying that he didn't say that. None of them are. Not even fucking, was it Kelly, the former general? He's not even saying that. And that guy, as far as I'm concerned, is a fucking turncoat.
Shit.
So,
have you seen the videos of the guy, California billionaires is campaigning to get him impeached?
He was, in the World Series Game 1. He had a huge center commercial, like a long.
He should be impeached. Like the amount of lying that he's doing, he should be impeached. I'm sorry, but you have to be truthful, or at least get out the fucking feign truthfulness. You can't sit there and lie about shit.
Facts?
Yeah, it's fucking nonsense. Like he constantly lies and gets away with it. You know, eventually it's gonna catch up with him. It has to.
Yeah, whereas people talking about his memory, like he may have forgotten. He's all, I have the best memory ever.
That's a lie too. You know, like he didn't even know who the fucking president of the Virgin Islands is. It's him.
Yeah, that shit's been blowing up the internet.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
And then you want to talk about how the U.S. government is doing all it can for Puerto Rico. Meanwhile, Tesla just showed up and finally got power to a fucking hospital.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because
Google just dropped their air balloons.
Yeah,
I was about to say they've been without power for nearly a month.
Yeah, like
Tesla and Google are taking over that down there. It's like
this proves that private industries, like people want to talk shit about capitalism, and don't get me wrong, I understand like from just like a evolutionary standpoint, capitalism is going to have to end at some point.
Yeah.
But at this point in time, this is like the best way to go, right? And this is showing that private industries can do a better job than the government can, especially when the government is basically corrupt as fuck.
Yeah.
So
We don't want no fucking E-Corp though, fucking around.
No. We'll get to that.
you know what's funny is that E-Corp is like it looks like the Dell symbol. So
It does.
it looks
See,
exactly. No, Enron.
Yeah, it looks like Enron.
It looks like both actually.
Oh yeah. So it looks like the middle E in Dell, but it also looks like the E from Enron.
yeah.
So I
pretty
think it's
funny.
great, but we'll go on. We'll hit to that in a
Fucking
little bit.
Enron.
Who wants to talk about this? Oh,
What the hell?
Is that you?
Oh, I thought you were doing some white power
Maestro?
shit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm about to break a
he's
bottle.
doing
No.
like-
Astro
black power
scored.
for
No white power. Astro scored. It's all good.
Are they in extra innings? Just like I care, but are they in extra innings?
Yeah, it's 11th inning.
Oh.
For anybody who's listening who's a sports fan, sorry about that spoiler. If you're not watching the game live, you might be driving in your car.
Yeah,
waiting.
but by the time they listen, they'll still probably seen highlights.
Actually, I don't know if you can listen to this. Well, technically you can if you just like
Pull up your YouTube.
put it on YouTube and then just like leave it in your car and don't look if you're driving. Just listen, all right, no fucking die and shit.
that's all bad.
Listen to Dankness, that'd be dope. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I'm kidding. It wouldn't be dope. Nobody do that, please.
Yeah.
You know, well, what's cool is that they're listening to us and watching the game, which means we're more fucking important. than the ones there.
BthanBTI is not liable for.
Yeah, for
Anybody's
real.
death or in pregnancies.
So what's this Maestro stuff? Is this you?
Yeah, it's a comic book called Maestros.
Okay.
It's actually. I'll say that for later.
We'll say
say that
Yeah, I'll say it for later.
So we
You get
got,
to some shows?
we got a
Or?
little bit of gaming news, just a little bit.
What do we got?
So Microsoft is ditching the Kinect.
Yes.
Because the Kinect is fucking
Dog shit.
Well, it's all right, but it's worthless. Like, it's cool to do. What they intended it to do was a bunch of shit, but it's not optimized for it. And literally, all you can do is like Twitch and like a couple of Kinect games, which are not that great because the motion capture or the.
And who wants an extra bit? I mean, it's not like it's small. It's a fucking big ass piece of hardware.
It's bigger than the.
It's not that big.
Yeah, it's not like huge.
It sits on the top of your TV.
Well, I put it in front.
It's still. I mean, it's a solid like that big.
Yeah, compared to the Wii sensor, it's like 4 times the size.
Well, but the Wii sensor doesn't have fucking cameras.
Oh, that's true.
And 2 at that. But I mean, I'll be fair. I mean, I have a Kinect, but to be honest, the PlayStation Eye was better. Like it had a better voice controls, like way better.
Yeah, the voice through subsequent updates, the voice controls became a lot better. But now it's funny because now that they're dropping the Kinect, they added support for off-the-shelf fucking webcams. So if you have a fucking $10 webcam, you can plug it in USB to your fucking Xbox and boom, you're ready.
What they need to do is hook up with Amazon and fucking get with their Alexa shit. Alexa is fucking dope. Like the way you can just talk to it.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking really good.
I'm hoping the new updates with the Google Home.
Mute your shit. Whoever the fuck has shit going.
I hope the Google Home gets to like the level of Alexa.
Yeah, I heard it's not Alexa yet.
It's getting there.
It's getting better. Yeah, but I mean, right now
the answers are better. The answers are better on Google. But as far as the individual, because I have a Google Home, I have the big one, and my girlfriend has I bought her the Alexa. So Alexa is great for like it instant responds to commands like play music, do all these things. What's the weather? But if you're asking like just random questions, Google's better.
Well, but they're always updating though, so that's a good thing. I like.
Yeah, yes.
And now they're actually. Sorry, Blue, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I like how with the Alexa you can change the command name, so you don't have to say Alexa. Like they changed it so you can actually say computer, like how they do in Star Trek.
Yeah.
It's fucking dope. I actually changed it for a little bit, and I was like, computer, turn on my TV, and she turns on my TV, or the computer turns on the TV, which is kind of cool. But I had to switch back to Alexa. I like the name Alexa better.
Well, and they franchised it too.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not franchised. They what the fuck they call it?
Patent?
No. It's like a thing where they sell the technology to. What's the name for it?
Third party?
Copyright?
No. But basically, they can't remember the goddamn name of it now.
Yeah, I'm like.
But basically, Sonos has Alexa in it now.
Oh, I know.
And Sonos is that's a huge company. I'm real surprised that Amazon did that because.
Oh, they probably released the developer
open
preview.
source.
Yeah, open source. Open source is what you're saying.
But it's not open source. They just. What the fuck is the name of it? God damn it! It's pissing me off.
Why don't they?
Christ.
You'll come with it later.
And the fact that they have Amazon Shopping, as far as like you can order your shit from through your, it's huge. I mean, like I'm a huge Amazon Prime member. That's why I bought her an Alexa.
Embedded?
No. So, anyway,
I was trying to say, but I just can't
yeah, basically they took the technology of Alexa and they put it into a Sonos, which is funny because I thought that the Amazon, like the Alexa, was going to put Sonos out of business because it's basically Sonos but cheaper. And so what Sonos did before the Alexa thing came out is that you can have like all these little speakers around your house, and then you could have it like playing certain zones
or all the other.
Yeah, and that's what Alexa does, but it does it better because you just talk to it. Yeah.
I do love Google and Alexa both have it now where you can do broadcast. You can be like, okay,
like
Google or Alexa, broadcast, and it'll broadcast to every other device you have in the entire house.
Yeah.
So you can do like an announcement.
What's also cool is that you can call other Alexa. So if Cronus, if I was connected with Cronus, I can call Cronus's Alexa from my house.
And now they have that little one too called the Alexa, like the screen or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You do a video chat. You be like, hey, call Blue, and it'll call you a video chat.
And then what is it? We'll say the new Google. They're not the regular one, but they have a new speaker one.
Yeah.
Like it's a full-blown speaker.
But they try to say
change the game.
I don't think it will, because people try to say that it's like the premium. They try to say it's for audiophiles, but look, audiophiles are not going to buy a product that's $200.
No, but I will say that their technology, that they can detect the way the room is or whether it's against a wall, and it'll change its EQ automatically, which is like a
legit, kind of like what Bose does.
Yeah,
have that technology.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, since we're talking about Amazon, I just want to mention, you guys heard about on the news how they have a new service now where they can break into your house to leave your package there.
Yeah, Amazon Key. You talking about Amazon Key?
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, it's. I mean, you have to have like a certain kind of door lock on there for them to be able to access it.
It's called licensing, goddammit. They
License it. That's what it is.
Yeah, Alexa to Sonos.
Okay.
Yeah. And they did it to a bunch of other ones too. So it's called.
But I kind of like that because especially if you're living in a large city like downtown San Francisco or you're living in New York City and you're like dog walkers, people that are coming to like clean, you live a busy life. You don't have time to sit around and wait for these people to come around or give them keys. Just have Amazon do it for you.
You just gotta hope that they don't steal.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, if they're already approved and you vetted them.
They should be vetted, but that's not guaranteed.
Well, the problem is that if you allow them in your home and they were to steal shit, your insurance wouldn't cover it because you gave them access. Yeah.
Well, no, but then you just sue Amazon. So.
Yeah.
That's true.
They have to really trust their drivers.
I mean, like the professor was talking about, this is a great time because of the holidays. So instead of leaving your shit on your porch, they're able to enter in and drop it off and did.
Oh yeah. Or if you don't have this, and you don't obviously want that, I highly recommend using the Google Lockers. They're most local stores.
Well, Amazon Lockers too.
Yeah, Amazon Lockers, especially right now because so many packages get fucking stolen.
The thing that sucks about that though is they're not available everywhere and they get full fast.
Oh yeah.
Like it's hard to fucking reserve a locker.
But it's actually at a shitload of grocery stores now. Shitload of grocery stores.
They're in 4 around my house out here now.
Yeah, there's like at least 3 like within walking distance.
Well, since Amazon purchased Whole Foods, you can find them in there now too.
Yeah,
you can find them on the inside and the outside.
I totally forgot Amazon bought them like recently.
Yeah, like a couple.
My friend works for Whole Foods and she's getting pissed off because now it's nonstop. Oh, do I get discounts for being a Prime member? No.
Yeah, but they brought the prices down though for like a lot of shit. Yeah. So that's cool.
Dude, there's this one hot chick at this Whole Foods I go to. Oh my god, this chick badass.
In Fremont?
Yeah, holy shit. This chick was fucking bad.
Whole Foods in Fremont.
Like I went up to her one time. I was like, hey, where can I find a vegan donuts? She's like, oh, just follow me. I was like,
I hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Also, Xbox One is now live with the original Xbox games backwards compatibility. Right now, it's only 13 games, but it doesn't matter. The only game that matters is Knights of the Old Republic.
Housewives gamers.
And it's gonna look like total garbage on new TVs.
Well, no, they are optimized for 1080p.
Knights of the Old Republic. I have it on my fucking phone. What the fuck do I need an Xbox for? I can play it on my phone.
It's gonna look like garbage.
If you have the game, if you own the game already and you just want to replay it on a bigger screen,
I like to see stats to see how many people actually play the old games. Like, what the numbers look like.
It's not that many.
It's probably not going to be that many.
I bet you it's not.
And it's like the only way to probably get original games is to either go to like some hobbyist store or to download them digitally from the Xbox store.
Like the PlayStation 3 was able to play the PlayStation 1 games, right?
Yeah, it was backwards compatible.
But man, I tried playing one.
It's painful.
I tried playing Gran Turismo on Xbox. I mean, the PS3 didn't have like rendering upgrades or whatever for the PS1 games, but man, it was so fucking hard to play. Like the game was slow, the graphics were shitty. But I remember thinking like, oh, this is like the best game. Like, oh shit, they have the Prelude on there. I'm fucking about to rip this track up. Nah, those were the days.
I remember I went back to play GoldenEye years
so bad, it's real blocky.
And with the one goddamn analog stick, and you're like, God, how do you control this fucker?
Yeah, but it's still great. And so, I mean, once you get kind of used to the old school controls, it's still fucking.
No, once you get used to the controls, you still get not used to the graphics.
Yeah, you won't. It's super blocky.
Block graphics.
Yeah, like the little blocks, triangle.
It's like Lego. It's like playing fucking Minecraft.
But I still appreciate where those games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But going back and playing them, it's painful.
It's like I appreciate fucking Pong, but you know
I have Zork on my phone.
No more.
Yeah,
oh, really?
I have Zork on my phone. I actually play it.
Yeah, that's why. Well, like if you ever played the original Perfect Dark, there's an HD version on the Xbox where you can get things like $10.
Yeah,
which is cool.
I mean, it's remastered, but it still doesn't look that great. And all these old games, they're not remastered. They're optimized.
Yeah, they're optimized.
Huge
they're not
difference.
Remastered.
So obviously, Kronos, I know what you are, but as far as like being from a text point bias standpoint, what do you think of the Xbox in general?
Right now, it's awful. I mean, the Xbox 360 was decent, but right now the Xbox One they're dying on the vine. It was
Xbox One, and then it was the Xbox One S.
And then that's the Xbox One X,
which another 2 weeks or next week, something like that.
But there's no new games. It's so fucking dumb. Like, they're releasing a new system with no new games.
I mean, Sony.
Did they release any new games for the PlayStation Pro?
No, that was an awful idea too. But the thing is, though, no, there's still exclusive games out. There's more exclusives out.
Horizon Zero Dawn one could have been Game of the Year.
There's way more exclusives out for the PlayStation 4 than there is for the Xbox One at this point. Like a lot more. Like just give me 3 exclusives for the Xbox One right now. That's coming out.
That's coming out?
Yeah,
Or
3.
that are out.
Give me 3.
Crackdown.
Crackdown, the only one I would want to play.
Yeah, it's the only
Same
one.
here.
Oh, Forza just came out. Forza
That's
7.
already out. That are coming out.
Well, that just came out like maybe a week
That
ago.
are coming out.
Player Unknown Battlegrounds.
That's coming out for multiple systems. It's already on the fucking PC. Anyway, keep going.
There's some pirate game. I don't remember the name.
That's not. That's
if you
multiple
can't remember,
games.
that's your whole
multiple.
yeah. And that's probably about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they fucked up.
Of
They
course
fucked
Halo
up.
6, but that's a ways away.
I mean, I'd love for them to have more games. I fucking have a fucking Xbox One, but there's no reason for me to fucking unbox that shit.
I may buy Crackdown and ask you to borrow it.
Yeah, it's literally been in my fucking closet since I moved into this house, and that was more than a year ago.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of the games that you're playing are cross-platform though.
But why are you trying to defend it?
Well, no, I got it
I
for
have it. I
Xbox
have
exclusive games, but there's none out. I got it. Sunset Overdrive is what I played last, but
Oh yeah, that's
Halo would probably be the only thing on there that's like their
Well, there's
flagship.
Quantum Break is supposedly pretty decent.
but that was not a while
it's
ago.
not a
It's not new, though.
flagship.
No, it's not a flagship, but it's still an exclusive game.
I hate
that's
playing
like
Halo.
saying I think you have something against Bungie. Period.
No, it's not against. I have a problem against.
Kind of shit on Destiny. You shit
Destiny
on
2 is
Halo.
the shit.
Because they make shit games.
Destiny 2 is
they're
bad.
Destiny 2 is pretty dope.
Okay, so hold on. Destiny 2, if you didn't play Destiny 1, yeah, it's a decent game. But if you play Destiny 1, it's fucking DLC. At best.
Whole shit ton of DLC if that's the case.
It is
No,
a shit. That gets it's a whole complete game. They could have changed everything about that game.
No, they did not. Get the fuck out of here.
They changed.
No, they did
Dude,
not.
they changed so much.
Everything's
shit.
exactly the fucking
Dude,
same.
wait. So
No,
what planets can you go to in Destiny 2?
What?
What planets can you go to in
You
Destiny
can go
2?
to Titan, which is a moon. You can go to Io, which is where the light, where
And it's another moon.
and then you can go to Nessus, and then Earth, and then the main one. But that's just the
That's
first.
3 new locations.
But
That's DLC, bro.
you can't go to the original ones. It's not DLC. Plus, they
It
changed
is
the whole
DLC.
farming system. The way you level up is completely
The way
different.
level up is exactly the same.
It's not the same.
Yes, it's
not the
it's a
same.
very small tweak. They actually took away functionality with the level up system, because now when you have like the little classes, you can only pick 1 out of 4, and those little it's fucking stupid.
That's the way it was before.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't really. I gotta remember. I gotta go back and play.
There's only
Exactly the
three.
same way.
There's only
Okay,
three
then
classes you
it's
can
exactly the same
No,
way.
that one thing. I'm talking
Okay,
about
so you're
level up
proving my
as far as-
point.
No, I'm
You're
talking
proving my
about leveling up.
point. Yes,
I'm
you
talking
are.
about leveling up as far as gear scores. Like what weapons you do is completely different. Like,
That's
it was
it's
a
the
pain in the ass
same.
before. No, it's not.
Okay, no. What you're saying, it's easier to get better gear.
No,
that's
it's just
true.
not as much a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
It's
that
still
means
hard. It's still very difficult.
No, it's easier to get better gear in Destiny 2.
It's not. It takes less time. It's not necessarily easier. It's harder in the
If it takes less time, it's easier.
No, it's harder to beat the guy to get it, but the other one just you have to constantly go
No.
defeat these little easy guys to
So,
constantly get legendary
it's
gear.
easier in Destiny 2 to fucking get better
Oh
loot.
my god, it's quicker does not necessarily mean
Quicker means easier.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Okay, wait,
What the
wait.
fuck?
I'm gonna put this here. Just like Cronus said, I have to agree. A lot of the mechanics are the same. There are a few tweaks. However,
There's not even a new fucking class.
yeah,
What the
yeah,
fuck?
There's no new class. Yeah, that was the biggest thing. People were talking about there's no new class.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that's kind of a. There's rumors that a new one's coming, but that's rumor.
Oh,
And-
DLC to my DLC?
Yeah. That's,
But I will say they
you
nerfed
have to
the
use the
fuck
pass.
out of the hunter. They nerfed the
yeah,
fuck out of
well,
the hunter.
because the hunter was kind of cheap before, and so people are complaining now that the hunter is weakened and the warlock is OP.
No, the Titan is the OP one. You
I feel
fucking
like
just- it's a tank.
I'm always a
I know
warlock.
that a lot of people say that warlock's fucking OP, but the Titan is fucking. That's what I'm smashing.
It's a
with.
tank and
I
it can
fuck
deal out
everybody
hella
up with the
damage.
fucking tank. With the fucking Titan, it's so good, so great. But yeah, there's a lot more shit to do in Destiny 2.
Oh,
Yeah, there's more shit to do, but listen, the first game cost $120 goddamn dollars. All right,
If you bought everything.
if you bought everything, $120
And
fucking
if you
dollars.
waited
and that would
2
be
years,
that would be a
$550.
complete, that would be a semi-complete game. because the original Destiny, and I've said this before, I'll keep saying it. I was an alpha and a beta fucking player, and then about the goddamn game. All right, but then I noticed that I beat the game in 8 goddamn hours. 8 goddamn hours for a $60 game? Are you out of your fucking mind, Bungie?
See, Bungie hater.
That's not a. It's for a good reason.
You hate Halo.
Halo has a shit story.
And it's short too.
It's convoluted, but it's not.
Have you ever watched Red
Halo
vs.
story
Blue?
is short too.
Red versus Blue?
Well, yeah, I watched
my
it, but that has
favorite
nothing to do with the fucking game.
Well, I mean, they just expand upon the storyline that there already is.
Look,
no lore.
if you're gonna make a game, you need to put the storyline in the fucking game. Don't give me some fucking bullshit that comes out 10 years later. That's some fucking funny ass show that expands upon your lore. You need to put that shit in the game.
But
the original Halo storyline made no fucking sense whatsoever.
But you agreed it changed FPS.
Oh, of course.
No, it didn't.
Well, for
I think
consoles, yes.
I think it changed.
Well, for consoles, yeah.
It was
yeah.
the golden eye of its
consoles,
age.
Well, yeah, for
of
sure.
course, because it introduced outside of the Dreamcast, it had the online multiplayer.
Yeah.
So
But
that revolutionized everything because at the time they didn't think it'd be done.
Yeah, but at the time I was a PC gamer, and I was like, none of this shit
that's
is new.
totally
This is basically a shitty Unreal.
Yeah, so by the time Halo was doing
It was so fucking slow. I was like, bro, why am I jumping like I'm on a fucking moon every time?
Yeah, the
I will
Halo
say
jumping thing, but Doom was doing it back in what, 94?
Yeah, Doom 2.
Yeah, Doom 2. Yeah,
Some
Doom 2 was doing it back in
the day?
94. Unreal Tournament as well. The Unreal Tournament was doing it
The first Unreal.
years before.
Oh, yeah.
The first, not even tournament. The first Unreal had multiplayer.
Yeah, but I mean, the PC Master Race was doing it way before. They had to test it out on consoles. Xbox brought it correctly and they did it right. So
But
that
it was
was
still.
a milestone.
But the story was so garbage.
The story is a little convoluted, but I don't believe it's garbage. But I will say, going back to Destiny,
Tell me the story of fucking Halo.
I told you the story. I told you that the Covenant are on a religious crusade, and the humans are trying to stop them. It's pretty much the
So
story.
where's the flood come in?
The flood is the instrument of the religious
They're
cleansing.
not. No, they're not.
Yeah, supposedly they are, according to, what was it, Halo Wars.
Oh, well, 'cause in
release-
Halo 1,
once
they
you
were just
activate-
some random.
Once you activate a ring, it's supposed to release the flood, but apparently people see.
So where do the Halo rings come from?
They're built by the Forerunners.
Yeah, they're built by the Forerunners.
So who are the Forerunners?
They are supposedly the race that everyone else is deemed from. So basically, like
They're the ancients.
Yeah, they're like they're like the
This is so
ancients for the engineers from Prometheus.
This is so fucking stupid. it's
Okay.
the dumbest fucking storyline ever.
All right, so what was it? All right, let's switch it up. Staying on games, y'all heard Horizon Zero Dawn DLCs being
Is it pushed back or something?
got pushed back
Wait, what?
I'm fine
To
with that.
when?
mid-November, I think.
Oh no, that was
it got-
Thursday. Oh yeah,
It didn't
no.
get pushed back far, just a little
I'm
bit.
totally
it's,
fine with
it's
that.
like November 17th.
As long as they get it right, because the first game was fire.
Yeah, it would have been
Dude.
Game of the Year, not for Zelda.
I agree.
Yeah.
It was
Well, it's still
amazing.
up for game for the year.
It's gonna be up
yeah.
for it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's
And
gonna-
Yeah, Zelda's
wait,
gonna
hold up.
Yeah.
According to the Golden Eggplants 2017, it is the nominee for Game of the Year.
Oh, I think it'll get second. It'll get second place, but
yeah.
Zelda's gonna outpace fucking everybody.
Well, it might get third because I heard Mario Odyssey is a shit.
Oh,
Oh, is that the new one where he's no longer a plumber?
Well, yeah, but it comes out on Friday.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. And I know
This Friday.
hell of people
Just,
are waiting.
it's keeping my bet with Salim alive, or with Mila. Goddamn.
Who?
But
Who's
Prodigy alive.
Who's did it?
Oh,
Who the
shit.
fuck is you talking about?
I think I'm the only person on this podcast that actually has a Switch, right?
Yes.
It's the
Yeah.
fucking shit. People.
I want one
they
so
shit on
bad.
it. Dude,
Do you know what-
one. You can find them now.
You know what's really sad? I haven't fucking passed Zero Horizon Dawn.
Horizon Zero
Really?
Dawn?
Haven't passed it?
I just haven't passed it.
It's so fucking
It's a
good.
great fucking game. I haven't passed it yet. I got wrapped up in other shit. I never actually got around to
It's so fucking good.
I
one of the-
fucking platinum
Dude, that armor,
bitch.
that fucking armor is
Oh,
the
yeah.
shit.
That was dope.
It has one of the best stories of video games of all time.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Well, what's
yeah,
had a really
that's
good story
what
too. Metal Gear Solid Phantom, not
What's that
Phantom Pain,
shitty
but
ass
sure.
game that
Fifth
came
one.
out that had a horrible sequel that this guy liked?
Destiny?
No. No, this guy.
What the fuck are you talking about? Who you
You
playing?
like Destiny as
No,
well?
his
Yeah, I
favorite
like
game.
it.
Andromeda.
Battlefront.
Oh, Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. That shit.
Yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda was fucking garbage.
Mass Effect.
Yeah, the story was alright, but I like playing the game because the game is actually decent. It's just
collecting dust on the floor right now. I literally threw the fucking game.
That's the one that had like the really bad like cutscenes animation.
At least you're not like Lilo sticking 2 games in the dick.
In a dick? What the fuck?
Well, Lilo gets high a little bit, so you know.
I'm surprised she didn't put peanut butter on the disc.
Yeah, no shit. Are you hungry, Mr. PlayStation?
That's all bad.
damn. Stitch gonna be listening to this, and he's probably gonna be cracking up. Yeah.
Hey, tell me, get that yum yum sauce.
Hey, that's a real sauce, man.
I know it's a real sauce. I seen it.
I seen it.
Yeah, I seen
I had to Google it. I was like, yum yum sauce. What the fuck? It sounds like some shit you get from like the adult store.
It's all about the green goddess sauce, though.
Oh,
Green Goddess?
sauce is actually pretty good.
Shit.
There's some avocado. It's basically like avocado ranch almost.
I wonder who was like,
When?
hey, when.
Shows 1. It's tied, baby.
Oh, it's fine.
This motherfucker.
I wonder who was like, hey, well, this sauce is really good. Yeah, man, this shit's fucking yum yumish. They're like, oh, we should call it that or some shit.
God.
You know, it's probably like
It's so yum, you gotta say it twice.
Yeah.
it's probably like some Asian sauce that's like just full of like probably like bull cum or some shit like that.
So some food.
And some American ate it and was like, oh, yum yum.
It's that food sauce.
Yeah.
It's all
I wonder
bad.
if yum yum means something in a different language.
Oh, did y'all hear some? Y'all ready for some dank news? Cause I got some dank news for you.
What you got?
So, the brother of the Las Vegas shooter was busted on child pornography charges.
Fuck that dude.
So apparently he was in possession of over 600 images of child pornography.
That's fucking
And the
ridiculous.
LA County, but they released where they picked him up. They picked him up on a particular boulevard, I guess, and they're saying that he may be part of a child pornography ring.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck
So he was
that
picked
dude.
up earlier today.
That's a fucked up family.
Yeah, for real. So one brother commits mass murder, and the other one is a child.
Oh,
It's a child porn.
And the father was
the father was a
bank robber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serial bank robber.
Yeah, serial bank robber. Yeah.
Well, at least they branched out.
Holy
They got into their own professional field, I guess you can say.
I heard the sister was into bestiality, so.
Was he?
No. This is bullshit.
Oh shit! Might want to.
Can we watch?
Gotta check. Shit! Yeah, gotta check the dark web. See if the.
Have you heard about that dude? This is totally fucking tangent. But there was this dude who was into like
Oh, I've heard the story.
getting fucked by horses.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So apparently, I think it's in Oregon or Washington, one of the two, where bestiality is like legal. And so there's this guy like getting fucked by horses, and then there was this guy who this is a video on the internet. If you want to look it up, if not, don't. But anyway, he
It's up there with 2 girls, 1 cup.
well, he was getting fucked by this horse, and there was a guy that was with him to like kind of make sure the horse didn't go
Too deep.
too deep. And this fucking horse fucking just went and the fucking dude died like a day later because he went like
Internal
deep,
bleeding
like,
and shit?
just fucked all his insides up because he went all the way in and that was it.
Turn all the way up.
Yeah, and he thought it was okay. Video ended, and like a couple days later, that dude was done.
Damn.
Oh, it's all bad. All the way up.
It's all bad.
Damn, that's like who?
That's the 10 seconds of fame you don't want.
Yeah, right. You don't be known as the guy that got fucked by a horse. No,
Yeah.
he died.
Fuck so hard you got killed.
Why do I feel like that's something Prodigy would dare to do?
I hope he was like a good person, like in his real life. I hope he was like really good. Cause
He was
imagine
not
if
a
he,
good
Wait, he was a
person.
really good person,
He was
but
not
he
a good
fucked.
person.
He
No,
let
no.
the horse fuck him.
I was gonna say I hope he was a good person because like if he died and he ended up going to hell, then he's getting fucked by a horse for eternal.
Well, he probably liked it
eternity?
then.
Yeah.
Eternity.
All bad.
But he's fucking getting rammed like to the point where he's fucking dying over and over again.
He probably still like it.
Yeah.
Like he died fucking, so you know.
Yeah, it's like his own version of Hellraiser.
Yeah, I guess.
It's all bad.
That's his 72 virgins.
72 virgin horses.
72 horses fucking him every night, dying,
Oh shit.
busting fucking giant fucking horse loads.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? It's there was a meme that came out after Hep died, and it says that like you know how like in Arabic culture how they if you die you get granted like
72
virgins.
Yeah.
But they're saying that now that Hef is up there, people are gonna go up there and find out there's no more virgins or some shit.
Right.
He's done copped them off.
Yeah, they're all bunnies now.
On some other like kind of fucked up shit, I learned something new today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is a fucked up one too. I learned that if you drink bleach, it's all bad. Like, it's
just
all
went
bad.
there?
You drank bleach?
No, I didn't drink bleach.
He'd be dead.
he would be dead. He wouldn't be
yeah.
No,
suffering.
like you get it in your mouth and you spit it out. You're not gonna fucking die.
Well, no.
You could lose teeth.
So, apparently, if you drink bleach and swallow it and like gets in your stomach, like more than a little bit, you're gonna have a real bad fucking day. I think the best you can hope for is that you're gonna fucking die. Because like if you don't die, what happens is it destroys your esophagus and your stomach.
Well, it's a base, right? And
It's only like 4%. I forget what the actual chemical is. Actually, I can look it up
it's
right
a
now.
pretty strong base, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
and then it
it's-
reacts with that acid in your stomach.
Yeah, because it's mostly water, but it's like 4% of like something else. But I think you're
it's
right.
chlorine.
It's base. No, it's not chlorine. It's something else.
Ooh,
That's I'm about to look this shit.
Yeah, I feel like it would
Like,
eat
how
through
did
your
you-
stomach,
how did you-
and then your stomach acid would eat through your intestines, and then that would like just fuck up everything, and
There
you
we go.
shit out your intestines.
Sodium hypochloride is what the other one is. So it's like it's
super
usually
salty.
It's usually 96% water and then 4% of sodium hypochlorite. And that's bleach. Okay, so if you swallow it and if you drink it, it gets in your esophagus and your stomach, and it takes between 5 and 30 minutes for you to digest it. And even if you get to a hospital within that time, basically your esophagus and your fucking stomach are fucked because they have to pump the bleach out to make sure you don't die on site. And then if you survive that, they have to remove your esophagus and your stomach, and they attach they have to basically snip your fucking small intestines and then move it up to the base of your fucking throat.
Damn.
But the fucked up part is that they can't do it internally. They have to do it. It's internal, but they have to do it over your fucking rib cage. So your esophagus is now over your rib cage.
So somebody punches you, you're fucked?
You're fucked, yeah. And so they put it over your rib cage,
Damn.
into your throat, and you basically can't digest almost anything. Like basically you're on a liquid diet for the rest of your entire fucking life, and you still have to do IV drips to get your nutrition for the rest of your entire fucking life.
Damn.
So don't fucking drink bleach.
Not even commit suicide.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, that is fucking awful.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
So wait, how did you? What caused you to stumble across this?
It was on YouTube, and I was just like, because I looked up random shit, and it just happened to be on one of my YouTube things. Because before I wanted to figure out how, I saw how cyanide would kill you.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah,
before.
and that was fucked up too. Basically, the way cyanide kills you is the only reason why I knew that is because I was doing a bunch of research for the ketogenic diet because I want to know how. Because basically, your mitochondria makes energy out of ATP. And I was researching that, and then from that, it showed how cyanide kills you. So basically, what cyanide does is that it stops the mitochondria from producing ATP. ATP is how your entire body gets energy. Mm-hmm. And so what happens is when it stops that, you can't fucking move and you seize up and you fucking die from not being able to basically fucking move.
Damn.
And so everything just fucking shuts down.
Yeah, because I mean, your heart can't fucking pump and your brain can't really function and shit.
Well, it happens with your muscles first. So your muscles will first tense up and you're fucked, and then you'll just die slow.
Oh, damn.
And you're fucked. There's nothing they can do to restart your ATP production at that point. It's pretty fucked.
When your muscle seize up, would it cut off the blood flow to your brain?
Eventually, yes.
Yeah.
Because it's your muscles and then eventually your heart, or your muscles, your lungs, your heart, and you're fucked.
Kind of like when people are like weightlifting and they tense up all their muscles that they'll pass out because they cut off the blood circulation to their brain and they end up like passing out and shit.
But it's way worse than that.
Damn.
Yeah, because you're feeling like your muscles just like, yeah, it's bad.
It's all kinds of bad. So we should move on to shows. Everybody watch everything this week.
I'm good with that.
Oh wait, hold on. Watch something from the chat room because Karina was asking. What do we think about the Brazilian music market? I think it's awesome, Karina. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to see, particularly Anitta, cross over to America now because she has an English song out.
A few of them now.
Yeah, a few of them.
Up to 3.
Yeah, what was that? There's one with.
There's Anitta. There's
Iggy.
one with Pooh Bear.
Yeah.
And then there's
the one, the recent one.
Anita,
And
Brazilian,
Lexus?
she's the Brazilian Selena.
Yeah, she's hot as fuck. And, yeah.
Alessio, I think it's name.
Alessio something, right?
Yeah, that's just Alessio.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I mean, I think the Brazilian pop scene and just scene in general. I think it's really good. Hopefully more artists come over to America, but obviously the one that we're interested in right now is going to be Anita, because I think she has the most crossover appeal from who we've seen.
Yeah.
So, because she can speak English now, and she's hot as fuck, and she could sing at a decent level.
And don't forget about that boo.
Yeah.
Speaking of music
I know who's been fapping.
my girl Selena finally got her star on the Hollywood Walk.
Oh, did she?
Oh, did she really?
Wow.
And so I am half Mexican. I just look white as fuck.
That's why I called you the Conquistador.
This is true.
Could call you Don Quixote.
Yeah, was it 20 years now after she died? She finally got her star.
It was. Is it 20? Yeah,
20 years.
20.
Damn.
I thought it's been longer, but yeah. 20.
Remember that song, I Will Always Love You?
Oh yeah, I was
Come on, right?
Como la Flor.
Yeah, that was in
Do you say come on the floor?
Como. That too. Whenever I see her.
Shit on the Carpet. All right.
Yeah, you're welcome, Jennifer Lopez, because that's what put her.
Basically.
Her portrayal of Selena put her on the map.
True.
And got her out there.
Dude, it's crazy when her songs come on, dude, it's fucking give you goosebumps.
It does, because she had, like, if you listen to her album, she had, like, a lot of hits from that one album.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
R.I.P. to her. It's all bad. Sorry. So we're going to talk about some shows?
Actually, real quick, we didn't talk about something
Well, we
that I want to talk about actually in the beginning. And I don't think Matt's even in the chart anymore.
He was.
He was. I just want to thank our audience for helping out Matt from Pre-Recorded Live. So, if y'all didn't know, Matt just got diagnosed again with cancer. And so he had surgery done, got the tumors out. It's actually looking really good right now, but as you all know, medical expenses are rather expensive. And he and Becky needed help with some bills. And I tweeted out their GoFundMe, I donated, and the support that they have gotten, they've overshot their GoFundMe by a significant amount. And I really want them to keep going, because if y'all didn't know, Matt from Pre-Recorded Live, he's a chef, and he was on the Great American Food Truck Race a few seasons ago.
It's like season 3.
Yeah, like shortly after. Was it 3? I can't remember which one.
Can't remember either.
He had a truck called Let There Be Bacon. It was awesome. He came in 3rd place.
Bacon.
But it was shortly after he had cancer. So it was just like after the first time he had cancer, after he had chemotherapy and all that stuff, so he wasn't in the best shape. And because of his chemotherapy and stuff like that and other issues, he has a really bad back problem, so he couldn't work. And so because of that, it's hard for them to pay, exorbitant amounts of medical bills. And so I think it's been really awesome for everybody that's been helping, donate to help him pay for his bills and just in general, because honestly, he needs a fucking break. He's been through like a lot of shit in the past like 6-7 years, and he's an awesome guy. And I'm really proud that, the community in general just came out to help him. So thank you, everybody that's listening to the podcast that decided to donate to his cause and help them out. They really appreciate it. That money's going to go a long way. If you haven't donated yet, please donate. I know that Matt has decided not to raise the maximum amount of his GoFundMe, but it's already gone way over. Or not way over, but it's gone over the amount. But if you can, please still donate, because basically he gave the minimum amount for them to get by for like the next couple of months, like through the holidays. And so if y'all are out there listening, if you can just spare, it doesn't matter if it's a fucking $1, it doesn't matter if it's $5, just please, I'll link I'll put the link in the description of this podcast. If you can donate, please donate. And for all of y'all that did donate, thank you very much. And there's some big names out there that I asked for help, and they retweeted. I really appreciate that, and they also donated. So you guys know who you are. And then personal friends of mine that don't even know Matt at all donated, and I just want to thank all of you. So thanks.
You know, you can make it rain in a club, boy.
Yeah.
I will say with all this,
That's that stripper money.
I say, like shit like that. It's like, with all this bad shit going on in the world, especially with our president, obviously all the crap going on there.
Still good souls out there.
People that donate for stuff like that, even if you don't know them, especially, I mean, I know I benefited from it with all my family getting flooded in Houston.
Yeah.
All the donations and all the it gives you faith in humanity.
Exactly. There's still human kindness goes a long way, and helping somebody that you don't even know goes even further. I think, because that just shows some real deep humanitarian shit right there.
And I think you get more from giving than the person that gets the gift does.
Oh
yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially with all the fires that are happening in Napa, people who've been helping out, and then stuff that's happening down in Puerto Rico with all the
fires, Puerto Rico,
the
Houston,
weather,
Mexico City.
Yeah, it's really good to see people coming out and helping out, and giving money if they can.
Yeah, and literally any amount. If you only have $1 to spare,
dollar adds up.
Yeah, dollar adds up.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if
It's a can of spam.
Imagine if what, 1,000 people donate $1. That helps out. Even if 50 people donate $1.
I mean,
that's groceries.
T-Mobile has the hurricane relief thing right now. It's if you tweet out, they give $2 per tweet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's fucked up that, like I said before, that we have corporations that are giving more than our government is.
Oh yeah,
You know
Bill
what I mean?
Gates, Amazon. I mean, those guys are just down an insane amount of money.
And it's money that our tax money could be going towards shit like this, but it's not, because they decided it's going to go towards the $10 trillion once again.
Military and national debt.
$10 trillion that we're missing from the fucking national debt.
And they
or missing from the DOD. I'm sorry, we're missing that money from the DOD alone. That's not even counting all the other fucking agencies.
I was gonna say
Just the Department
DOA.
of Defense.
Oh,
No.
versus the money they approved to build the wall.
Yeah, which
Or
is
they're
fucking ridiculous.
partially trying to approve.
Which was supposed to be Mexico was supposed to pay for
Dude,
it.
you want to build
Yeah,
that wall?
right.
Just tell people you'll forgive student debt for whoever goes builds a wall. That building will be built in a week.
Yeah. Well,
Dude, if they can get rid of my debt, I'll build a fucking wall. Trust me and believe. It wouldn't be a very good wall.
yeah, student debt?
No, I don't. I actually just wait.
I have 9
So
grand.
I haven't posted up the picture yet, so I just actually paid off my student loan, and I got a check from the government saying because I overpaid, and guess how much the check was for? Just guess.
$5.
35 cents.
Nope.
$2.
Dollar
$1.50.
Happy Meal.
Nope.
Dollar menu.
Nope.
Damn it. 75 cents.
Nope.
$10.
We gotta tell
Week all
us.
day.
$10.
It's unlimited numbers here.
I got 2 checks. One check was for 6 cents. The other check was for a fucking penny.
That
Look,
didn't even.
here's a picture of it.
They spent more money on the
postage.
It cost more money for them to send that shit to
Just
me.
send one than the total check.
Blue, you know what you do? This is what you do. Don't cash that check.
You just let it sit there.
Just let it sit there.
No. Because 6 months later, they send you another one, then another one, then another one. I played this game before. Look, the Michigan child support system. I guess they sent me a check for $3 and some odd cents, but I haven't cashed it because I'm like, fuck you, because I'm already overpaying fucking child support. So you can keep paying your goddamn little what do you call it? The expense to fucking mail that shit to me over and over again. I don't give a fuck. Every 6 months, keep fucking mailing it, bitch.
And to cut a new check.
Yep, that costs money. Just keep sending
You
it.
got to pay
Because
stop
they-
payment on the last one.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, after 60 to 90, it goes. They have to cut you a new check. So they have to go through the process, hire someone.
4 times. Done it
Yeah.
4 times now.
So they got to pay someone.
That's where that $1 trillion went.
Issue a new check.
It pisses off K-Max. It's like, just cash the check. I'm like, principles.
It's your version of taking a knee.
Yeah, it's literally $3.65. I'm like, until I get $3.65 worth of fucking postage out of them, I'm not cashing that
You
fucking
get
check.
that check and you take a knee, don't you?
Holy shit.
You as you light it on fire.
Yeah.
Oh my
Keep me warm.
fucking goodness.
Fucking bullshit.
All right, let's move on.
So let's do some TV.
Yeah, let's do some TV.
All right.
Before we do that, should we do some?
Like the fourth time.
Wait, should we have a word from our sponsor?
Yeah.
Or nah?
Yes, we can.
All right. So the next portion of your weekly Dankness will be brought to you by.
Loot Crate.
Oh shit.
That's it. Y'all know what it is. I'm just kidding. So Loot Crate, what they are is I think they're the first. I keep saying this. I haven't done the research, but I'm fairly certain that they are the first mystery box service out there. So basically, what they do is you pay them a monthly fee. I think it's right around. I think the lowest one is $7 a month, and they have bigger and bigger boxes. But I get the one that's I think it's $15 a month. So what they do is every month you pay them a certain amount, and they send you a mystery box. In that box is basically Comic-Con in the box. Their basic service is just the Loot Crate, the basic one, and they send to you something small, like a little figurine like this Rick right here that's flipping you off. You get a
Pickle Rick.
Yeah, Pickle Rick.
He's saying hello in the microverse.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You'll get a T-shirt that's usually pretty epic. You will get other little knickknacks. Actually, if you look up if you're watching the screen, if you look up in the upper, right behind me, basically, right behind Blue, there's a whole bunch of Loot Crate stuff up there. Yeah, wherever they're pointing. Those are all like stuff from Loot Crate. There's a shield from. Shit, I'm looking.
I think it's Captain America.
Shield from Captain America, like the original shield.
That's the original one, isn't it?
There's a Jessica Jones figurine. There's a Bob's Burgers recipe box. There is a Wolverine.
An Old Man Logan.
Old Man Logan.
It's Old Man Logan.
Oh, you can't forget about that bad
Lego
boy.
Dimension. Yeah, there's the. Here we go.
Oh, I had it backwards.
This is an alien from Alien vs Predator.
Xenomorph.
Yeah, it's a really cool service if you like just collecting real nerdy stuff. Even beyond that, it's just cool to have just like random stuff. If you're a hoarder, this is perfect.
Yeah. The box is really cool too because the box usually transforms into something like there was Harley Quinn hammer.
That was awesome.
Bob's Burger for Bob's Burger, the box turned inside out and you can stick the recipe cards in there to make it like a kind of like his board on the TV show.
There's a Destiny Ghost that you can make.
The Destiny Ghost.
Cool.
The best one I've seen so far is the one I transformed to Optimus Prime, which is dope. Like it actually becomes Optimus Prime, like him in his truck form, and they even have the truck bed in the back, which is cool.
They have all kinds of loot. I mean, we get the pet crate one at home, and it's awesome. We get all kind of stuff for our 3 dogs we have.
They got old ones. I didn't know they had a scenario crate. Wow, that's cool. Like if you're like a teenage girl, that'd be great. Scenario, which is like an old school like
Hello Kitty.
Yeah, like Hello Kitty stuff. Yeah.
It's unreal.
And they also have theme crates. Like they have gaming ones. Like they have Loot Crate Gaming. They have Halo, Minecraft, a Fallout crate, and I guess there's a new Call of Duty World War II crate coming out.
Star Trek.
That's pretty dope. There's also J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World crate, which Kimmick actually gets.
There's a Stranger Thing one coming out.
There's a Firefly crate, which is kind of weird because that's been off the air for a long time now. Loot Crate.
Fan base is still strong.
Cult classic.
That's true. Marvel, Stranger Things.
Which comes out Friday.
Yes, it does. I'm gonna watch that. But yeah, so basically they're a great service. I've been getting it for the longest time. Blue's getting it.
Yeah.
You're getting it too, right?
We get the pet one.
Pet one, yeah.
So something I just learned, which is also cool, is that say like next month, the month that's coming up, you find out what's in there. You're not kind of like, say if it's Incredible Hulk, you're not into Incredible Hulk. You actually can skip a month, and they will skip that month, and then you'll get the next month's package. But you'll get it that month. You won't get it early. You just have to wait till that time.
Enter to win one of
the
their
Mega Crate. Yeah, which is like you can get like TVs and like baller stuff. So it's pretty epic. So if you go to trylootcrate.com/BthanBTI with the promo code of Bridge10, you will save yourself 10% on any new subscription. Once again, that is trylootcrate.com/BthanBTI with the promo code of Bridge10 to save yourself 10% on any new subscription. And now on with the podcast. What are we talking about?
So, everyone see
Walking Dead.
Yeah, we'll talk about Walking Dead. Everybody see Walking Dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't, but I don't really care. It's not anything major happened.
Man, oh man.
It was good, yet disappointing.
How so?
How so?
Well, it was good because it was good to see, Rick finally on the offensive and the collective. It was Rick with the Hilltop, with the Kingdom, all attacking
the Saviors.
But you only saw a couple of Saviors. So I don't think they did any real damage to the Saviors.
Yeah, I kind of
at all.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But I feel like they had some kind of plan. Like they were still, it looked like they were attacking multiple outposts.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I don't think that their main forces are there.
Oh yeah, no.
I kind of got that impression too. Like when they pulled up with the vehicles with the armor and stuff, I was like, there's like train carts behind you guys. Like I thought that some of the Saviors would have been back there to ambush them from behind because they knew that they were coming. Because
I thought that too.
They probably would have got it out of Iron Face. They probably would have, because he's kind of working with the team against the Savior.
You didn't notice something weird though?
What was that?
He wasn't there.
The Iron Face guy?
Yeah, I didn't see him.
Yeah, he was there. When
Dwight?
when what's
name? About the guy who got the
Dwight.
Yeah, he was up on this.
Yeah, when Nigga came out.
Was he there?
Yeah, he was there.
Oh, okay.
He's
he
the
was
only
there.
one he's the first one that Rick calls out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it's kind of weird because he is their man inside, but it's just I feel like there's a spot where we as viewers have not seen that the Saviors have. That maybe the coalition or what do they even call themselves? Whatever. Rick's team we'll probably find out about later. But I think the one thing that kind of fucked me up was the flash forwards.
Yeah, that was fucking me up
it
too.
was like it jumped around a lot.
So I was looking to see what was going on with Rick because I know in the comics he loses a hand. So I was looking to see if he was missing a hand. And it was kind of hard to tell.
No, he still had it because he was like walking around.
Walking with
Rick,
Rick loses his hand way earlier in the.
Oh yeah, way earlier.
Yeah, so.
But I know fans like because they released images of him laying in the bed earlier, and fans were saying that the whole entire Walking Dead universe is just a fucking dream. They showed him waking up with a picture of him waking up from a coma, which is what he was in before when the show first started. So people were saying like the whole entire show is just a dream. He's dreaming like this entire thing is happening.
Yeah,
but it turns out he was just in a coma.
Now, I've also heard that this is Carl's dream. I've heard that theory as well.
I also heard that it's from Carl's perspective. It's him telling stories to other people.
That's possibly true. But when he actually gets out of bed in the flash forward, you see an older Judith.
Yeah, you do.
And you still see Michonne.
But you see Michonne black don't crack though, because she looked the sucking same.
That's what Kinect was saying. She's like, why is Rick old? And then
Yeah, the part took me off.
like, well,
Yeah,
you know,
black don't crack. Sucker.
We also
it does crack, especially if we do crack cocaine.
but
It's a hell of a drug.
it's crazy because we learned that Rick can't count.
Yeah, he's like, he got to 7. He's like, fuck it.
Yeah,
Add him up.
but Rick was out for fucking blood
He
though.
wanted to bust that low real good.
Dude,
real
Rick
hard.
was like, because he had a chance to get at Negan, and he was just fucking unloading. I was like, how does he? I mean, I understand why he was missing. Shooting a gun is not fucking easy. You can't pinpoint that shit. But
Oh no.
I'm like,
man, he
I'm
was
wondering
unloading.
where the fuck are the grenades? If I see a grenade later on, I'm like, y'all fucked up. Y'all could have got Negan with a fucking grenade, and it would been over. And I feel like they keep doing that.
But there's nothing
in the last
tactical
season.
about that show at fucking all.
well, they kind of had a tactical thing with this episode though. Like they kind of planned it out.
Yeah, they
like,
had a huge plan. And there's like 3 heads. There's Maggie, who leads the Hilltop pretty much now, and then there's Rick,
Ezekiel.
and then there's Ezekiel. So they're like 3 heads of a kingdom.
Yeah.
Or 3 heads of like 3 major cities, or like the UN.
I love how that bitch ass guy from the Hilltop, the mayor from Hilltop, was like, okay, the people of Hilltop are behind the saviors and blah blah blah.
Hilltop, go home.
Yeah, and people were like, nobody was leaving, and like that one
Jesus.
dude, not Jesus, but the guy, the savior guy, the one who grabs him, like, dude, I wasted all my time with you and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
He fucking shoves him off the stairs.
Yeah, homeboy from fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're about. Yeah.
He fucking throw his ass. But then he still is bitch ass at the end when Gabriel tried to help him out.
went back.
Yeah, he should have. So he had that moment where he's like, I should go, but nah, I don't want to get him fucked up. I'm going to go and help him. And then he got taken advantage of, and he might get fucked up.
He's gonna be shitting his pants, I can tell you that.
Yeah, you got your shitting pants on.
He had a gun, though. I'd have just shot him in the face.
Yeah, exactly right. I'd have been like,
Yep.
but then again, like Rick probably would have been mad. But no, it's not all about Rick now. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, that's what they kept saying. That was the theme of the episode. It's not all about me. So we will see.
But so far
think the episode's alright.
for a season, like the opening season, it's not the greatest. Just because last season was like, we got to see fucking, we got to see Glenn die.
Yeah.
Which was like a fucking
eyeball coming out,
an epic scene of him dying. Him and Abraham.
Looking like, hey, you guys.
Abraham took it like a fucking champ.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to top though, coming back from this season. So.
Dude, it's funny. On my Facebook thing, it had mentioned like last year, like I posted up this thing, and it had this cartoon character, these puppy guys, where the other one hits a guy in the head, and in the caption it says "Walking Dead spoiler." I was like, what the hell does this mean? Oh, that's right. That's fucking Glenn getting his head bashed in.
Wow.
But yeah, this episode was decent. I mean, it wasn't spectacular. We got to see them planning out the whole attack against the saviors.
For me,
but
it was too much positive.
I want to see some people get fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to see fucking Daryl been doing Daryl shit though, like him fucking sneaking up on people and
Yeah, there was some killing.
and the black guy with the staff. What's his name?
Oh, Morgan.
Morgan got around to killing
Morgan
some folks.
pisses me off.
Yeah, he actually shaped his staff to have like a pointy end.
Yeah,
So he was fucking people up.
Well, but his old one had a pointy end too. But I guess he
I thought it was both rounded.
He gave
Oh,
No,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
it was twisted.
Yeah.
And it had the point. But
No, I didn't know it.
Yeah, so he built a new staff and he's fucking people.
Oh yeah, that dude broke his other staff.
Yes.
Yeah, the fucking guy from the Savior snapped his staff in half.
So
we got to see fucking the badass tiger, which is fucking cool.
But Tiger didn't eat nobody this episode.
No.
So we still got a whole lot of Walking Dead left. So I'm okay with this, but to me, the flash forwards were a little jarring and it didn't give me
they're clumsy.
enough information about what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, I agree.
So, but that was that. Anybody see Supergirl?
I didn't watch this one, but I did watch The Flash.
I did watch The Flash. I haven't
Actually,
seen.
maybe I had to watch Supergirl too. Which one was Supergirl?
When she goes to Mars.
Just tell me at the beginning. Nope, didn't watch it. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay.
Yeah, want to watch Flash.
I'm with The Flash. I've seen it.
All right, let's go on Flash.
So the Flash seemed like it was more comedic this episode.
I think
Yeah.
so. With the bad luck and everything.
Yeah.
Check.
I wish they would have went the name Jinx though, because
Yeah,
Jinx
would've
is
been
from
better.
in the comics and stuff like that. I don't know why they went by. What was the name
still-
of the giver?
Oh, they call
Havoc?
it Hazard.
Hazard.
Yeah.
But still, the best name is Samuroid.
Oh yeah.
That's a fucking baller ass name.
Oh, for the robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all,
Sounds like samurai hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
y'all see Barry have a black dad moment.
No, I don't understand what you meant by this.
So there's a part where fucking the dad, I can't even.
Joe?
Joe gets a call from Cecile, and he's like,
I need you
to run me home. And he's like, Joe, you don't like me? He's like, I need you to run me home. And Barry's like, yes, sir. Like, he straightened up real quick. He stopped talking, and he did what he was told. I was like, holy shit. That's a hashtag Black Dad moment.
Can't believe Wally's like leaving, but he's like, yo, you should leave and like fix your hair,
Dude,
bro.
okay, so I was talking to Prodigy about this bullshit. I was like, bro, I know he came out the closet.
In real life.
In real life.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Well, he's bisexual. He's not as bi.
But I mean,
I thought his character was gonna come out.
you know
as
what that
being
mean?
bi.
Like, dude, you need to, like, I mean, like, that hair and those earrings, you're like, come on, no.
You know what? On that same line, look, I don't give a shit who you're fucking. I don't give a shit about your gender. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I find it really weird where, like, Hollywood would be like, oh, they're coming out. I never cared.
Yeah,
I honestly don't. I honestly don't.
I was just been like usually when he's like, I may sound like stupid, but he's like, I reference the gay guys who are like dressed really well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, that hairstyle and that fucking earrings, I'm like, no.
His
Yeah,
hairstyle's
the
fucked.
hairstyle's got to go.
Yeah.
It,
Well,
looks
it was-
wet and shit.
The last
Get your
episode,
shit
it
right.
looked decent. This episode, it
No.
looked bad. Like, it
I think
wasn't.
it's the
It
reverse.
looked like he forgot to put activator in his hair. or some shit.
I think it was the reverse.
But that breakup video though,
Oh, yeah.
The breakup video that broke.
Yeah, you don't even see.
he's just the fucking dad's explained like you were her first. He's
So check it out. When he drops that you were her first, everyone looks up. They're like, oh, he smashed. I'm like, oh shit.
I wonder how fast that fuck was.
Well, they're
fucking
both fast.
But that's what I'm saying. They're both fast. I probably was like,
Well, he could have
Or faster than that.
If you fuck so fast, you slow down time, though, wouldn't you?
so for them, but yeah, for us it's fast. For them, it's fucking eternity.
yeah, I guess that's true.
Touche.
Maybe.
I wonder if there were like lightning involved and shit. And what if they were like doing it so hard that a fucking like wormhole opened and then like they got sucked
shit.
into the speed force?
Wait a minute.
Or she inverted herself.
None of you guys went to the kink.com fucking.
No, we never
No, I
did.
haven't been
Oh,
there.
y'all should have went. Y'all should have
Was
went.
there a
Did you
portal
see-
there?
Do you see? Did you see someone open a new
No,
universe?
they fuck around with like electricity and shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, like with zapping and shit?
Electrodes.
Yeah, like the lady was like, she let me feel like it's not a cattle prod, but
boobs?
it's like a
Oh no, it's like a
shocker
Tesla
thing.
thingy.
It's like a fucking
Well, like
bug-
when they shock you, it's like things where they use like electro shock
bug zapper?
stimulation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I know they have like I watched like Real Sex on HBO, and they had like these like dildos that have like kind of like the not the Tesla coil, but like you know how like when you go to Spencer, they have that
Yeah,
globe, but you
yeah.
touch it, it's like the static and shit fall
Oh,
in your
yeah,
finger.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They had like a
That's what
dildo like that,
Yeah.
and it still shocks you, but like it doesn't like
be a tight dildo.
electrocute you.
What's up?
That'd be a tight dildo to see, like the one with the like fucking
They had all
like-
kind-
some crazy
y'all,
shit.
y'all need to go to fucking kink.com. I'm just
It's
saying.
still around now. Like it's not.
It
gone
is,
yet.
but it's not. They're stopping filming in that location.
Is this the kink.com?
Yeah. If,
So,
look at.
used to be stupid.
I'll send you information.
Oh, I thought this was the armory thing.
You should take.
It's Armory.
thing.
You should take your chick there. It's Armory. Yeah.
Okay.
Take your chick there, dude. It's fucking dope.
Check it out.
Yeah, blow your mind.
Because it's pretty fucking crazy, dude. Like you go in there and it's like, because like when we went there, I think I talked about it previously, but there was one part where like literally there was like two gay dudes that just got done doing the scene, And like as they were going in, because like they're giving you like a whole tour of this shit, right? And as they're going in to see like where they were, like this chick was just like, "Oh yeah, you want to see what they were doing?" And it's just like I'm looking, I'm just like, "Motherfucker!" Like, I'm not against gay dudes, but I don't need to see like a gay dude pinning up another dude up against a wall. Like, because literally this dude was like way bigger than the other guy, and he was like fucking this dude in the ass, like up against the wall. He's just like, "Oh yeah, check this out." I'm just like, man. All right.
He was like,
Yeah.
So they showed you the video of what they just recorded?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I thought they like just demonstrated to you.
No, there were still.
Okay.
just because I don't mind, it doesn't mean I want to watch it close count.
Exactly. Like I'm not homophobic at all. My sister's gay. I know a bunch of gay folks are my friends. It's like it's not a big deal, but at the same time, I don't want to see like a dude's dick in some other dude's
like
ass. Like, but. It was kind of funny though, because I was just like, I was just like,
It's a funny situation.
But definitely go there because like they were like when they were setting up for other scenes, they had just like they had a table just like full of like just sex toys. And it's like holy fucking shit for like one scene. It's like a table just full of fucking sex toys. It's just like what the
Could you
fuck?
imagine if you're the guy that has to clean that shit?
No,
No.
God, that's gonna be god awful.
because they were cleaning that shit. I was like, we're leaving.
You gotta put that shit in a dishwasher.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah.
Well, some of those
says no.
aren't dishwasher safe. You gotta wash them by hand.
Oh, you got
That's all that.
You watch Broad City,
That's the
understand
worst
that.
job. I would not want that job.
But the armory is badass though. Like seriously, like even as like a historical building, which it is, it's dope. But it's seeing it as like transformed into like this whole like sex dungeon thing. It's fucking amazing.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, especially I think I told you, but I saw there's a hand painted thing of 5 Star of her like taking like a video of all these lesbian chicks. Sorry, 5 Star was on a really old podcast that we had with Kavai and Ella Darling.
We did SVR.
Yeah.
First time.
It was really dope, but there's like a painting of her like taking a video of all these chicks, and it's like really fucking cool. And they have like all these really cool like oil paintings and like what do you call them? Not structures, but sculptures.
Oh, okay.
Of all these like porn acts, and it's like, but it's pretty dope to see.
All right. From porn to the Flash. Y'all.
Back to
From the
Flash.
Flash to the ball.
Yeah, so this episode was pretty interesting. I thought it was funny. Enjoyed it.
Setup episode.
But dude, the last fucking scene with Joe.
Oh, that's right.
Holy shit! That
yeah.
made me die laughing.
He's just like,
Yeah, he literally stopped. I wasn't sure if he was going to punch her in the stomach or not.
So if you haven't seen the episode, so spoiler. So Joe and his boo, what's her name?
Cecile.
Cecile,
his side
just
piece. Or
hot.
not side piece,
She's
she's
like
like-
tiny hot.
Bad as fuck.
But yeah, they're talking about like moving because their house is all fucked up and stuff like that. And she had talked about how like, oh no, we should definitely stay in the house because you got roots and stuff like that. And then also, I just found out today that I'm pregnant. Joe's face was like,
Stone
time
cold.
fucking stopped. Like Joe went into another fucking dimension. He was gone.
He
Joe
was
checked
like-
out.
He tried to leave his body. He's
cut
like,
my
oh
nuts.
shit.
His soul
whose baby
left.
is it?
Yeah.
I blame it on Barry. Fucking with the timeline and shit.
Yeah, so much. So, we forgot to mention Harry Wells is back now.
Yep.
So
I thought he was dead, but I guess that's
No, he's not dead. No.
HR is dead. Harry from Earth 2 is alive.
HR died
HR did die, but Harry from Earth 2 is alive.
because his daughter said,
That guy's gonna
"Fuck
always be
you,
on the
get
show
out of here."
because he is like he's in the
Infinite,
multiverse.
yeah.
You can never die.
Jesse Quake doesn't want him anymore. She says, "Get the fuck out."
Pretty much. So
for being a dad.
we'll see what's up next week. Mr. Robot.
Go for it. I'm fucking so far behind.
Wait, before we go to Mr. Robot, the Havoc chick, she was so fucking hot when she had those like stockings on when she was coming out of the casino. God damn,
yeah.
dude.
She's a dealer?
You mean she's a dealer?
Oh man, I was like, woo! But then again, we get Barry fucking up the timeline or fucking up the shit again, called creating new metahumans.
Oh yeah, well that was against.
Well, actually, no, it wasn't his fault.
that.
Oh, I guess
It was
their
not
fault.
his fault.
That was Vibe's fault. But Vibe going deep inside on some
Gypsy.
Gypsy's fucking fine.
Gypsy is pretty bad.
Yes.
So
Fucking that 1 + 1 + 1 day. That shit sound fucking dope.
that shit was.
I mean, that's Valentine's Day, but still sound kind of fucking dope.
That's hilarious.
All right,
So,
what show now?
Mr. Goddamn Robot. Because we got to talk about this because this will lead into an Ask BthanBTI later.
I actually love this episode because of we got to see Elliot turn into Mr. Robot.
Without showing Mr. Robot.
Yeah, well, and then you get to see him later on. But
Yeah.
It was with the The shrink session.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
therapy session.
but we also was it after when he
With Darlene too.
with Darlene?
Yeah.
Because the thing that we get something to look forward to, or look for when Angela is talking to Mr. Robot, and Mr. Robot asks her, "How can you tell if it's me or Elliot?" And she gives it away. She says, "You don't look away when you're talking to me. You're not like basically shy. Mr. Robot's more direct and in your face." So we see that later on when Darlene plants a bug on Elliot's computer. And so when he confronts her, he looks her in the eye. He's not shy, and he becomes physically like aggressive with her. Mm-hmm. And then that's when she notices that he's not Elliot. So when she pushes him out of the frame, he's Elliot. When he steps back in, he's Mr. Robot.
Yeah, those transitions they do on that, and it's like, I mean, I know how they're doing it. It's pretty simple how they're doing it, but like just the transition from him going from Mr. Robot to Elliot and vice versa is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, and then his therapist gets to meet Mr. Robot for the first time. Mm-hmm. That was pretty intense. I thought he was gonna kill her.
I thought so too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
And then also it was disturbing to know that, what's the girl's name? The friend? No,
Angela?
Angela, yeah, that she definitely knows who Mr. Robot is.
Yes.
And then it's like actively working with him behind Elliot's back.
Exactly.
Like,
and
that's fucking crazy.
And Mr. Robot asks her dead on, "How is it that you can do this and lie to him?" And she's like, "I'm not lying to him, I'm looking right at him." The camera cuts, and then it's Elliot, both of them looking at each other, and it cuts back to her and Mr. Robot. And I'm like, dude, that just fucked me up right there.
But what's cool about this season so far, when Mr. Robot's talking to the shrink, is that he mentions that apparently back in previous seasons, Elliot can see what Mr. Robot's doing. They can, like, vice versa. But right now, like, either one of them don't know what the other one's doing.
They're completely separate personalities.
Yeah, they're basically completely separate. Like, they don't know what's going on. But this shit's a fucking mind twist sometimes.
Oh, we got to talk about, Cronus brought this up, because I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? The car scene.
Yeah.
Fucking
That car scene was fucking crazy. Have you watched?
No, I'm so far behind.
Okay, I can't.
Just talk about it.
Are you
It's
gonna?
fine.
You sure?
Just talk about it.
Dude, this scene's intense.
Oh, with the chick? Oh.
Just talk about it. It's
The
fine.
baddest chick on the fucking show died.
Tyrell's fucking wife.
At first I thought maybe she was just
Really?
wounded.
Yeah.
I thought maybe she got wounded,
That's what I
but
thought too. Yeah.
And nope.
fuck.
I was like, God damn it.
She should have been in the BthanBTI question.
Yeah.
she's dead. Though.
I was going to, but you got to pick 3. So yeah, and
Should have won. Guaranteed.
But you know,
She
the fucked
would've
up part though, I'm very confused now. Like thinking back on it, because they both got shot. Like her bodyguard and her got shot, and then he got the guy that shot them got shot. But who the fuck did he get shot by?
he got shot, but he got shot by the driver.
But
So
his eyes were closed though.
no, he opens them and he fires through the
window.
windshield, and he survived the attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when when the most fucked up part is when they're doing the autopsy on the wife, they peel back her fucking face.
Yes, that's how I knew she
They
was fucking
open
dead.
up her fucking head and peel back her fucking face.
There is no.
So
coming
you
back.
know there's no coming back from that. So they fucking open her fucking skull up and shit, and they ask what about the driver. They're all, he's alive and recovering.
The fucked up thing is that one FBI guy was like, oh, you know, or was it
baby.
Angela? Was like, oh yeah, what's gonna happen to the baby? Or like, oh no, he's gonna go. No, she asked if it's gonna go into with the family member or whatever. He's like, no, it's gonna go straight into fucking like
Social services.
What's Secret
Social
Service?
Social services.
Social services, and you're like, and the woman's like, wait, he's all, don't start getting soft on us now. It's like, what, damn, it's fucked
Yeah,
up.
he's
That
all,
should be
this
family.
kid belongs to the most wanted man in America. We're not gonna give him. Basically, we're not gonna give him a chance to try to take the kid
But the
back.
fucked up part is though is that in the episode he basically got exonerated.
He did. He was exonerated by his wife, and then she got murdered.
Yeah.
So it's all bad. The FBI don't care though. They still want him. I mean, they still want to question him.
Well, the fact that they have like Darlene in their pocket, like
They
helping
do.
out and shit, was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
got her spying on Elliot and shit.
Yeah, but then Elliot turns the tables.
Yeah, Elliot knows what the fuck is going on.
So I'm wondering who went to the safe house, if it was Elliot or Mr. Robot. Because he looked like a rabid dog showing up at their spot.
Well, I want to say it's Elliot, because usually when Elliot's there, he has this hoodie over his head, like so. And when he's inside the thing, he has a hoodie on. But I've been wrong before. Like shit, I thought he was hanging out with friends and shit like that. Turns out his ass is in jail.
Yeah. What I also love is White Rose met with the head of not Allsafe, but the other
Evil Corp.
Is he part of E Corp now?
Yeah, he's like the head of E Corp.
Ooh, and fucking, because they're talking about some political shit.
Gotta slap his hand.
Yeah, and he's all like, I don't care about. The version I watched was uncensored. I don't know if y'all saw, because they kept saying fuck a lot.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't give a fuck about your vote. I just want what I want. Give me what I want, and I won't fuck your shit up.
I'll fucking.
And then he decides to fuck your shit up anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, once we get what we want, regardless, fuck their shit up. Run phase 2. I was like, God dang, no fucks given. And it's funny because White Rose is literally in that episode for like maybe 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And just steals the scene every time. Shout out to BD Wong.
He's a good actor.
So
We should probably try to get him on the podcast.
We should. He's from the Bay.
Is he really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he's from the Bay Area.
So obviously I'm behind on it, but I know you predicted the split personality thing way back when.
Oh yeah.
So what's some other major predictions you have for the show? Like, do you see that could happen, major twist, whether...
I'm still uncertain that Tyrell and Elliot are different people.
I'm fairly damn certain that they're two separate people.
Yeah, I know. Most people are, but I'm still on the fence.
The one that I'm questioning...
The only reason why I say that, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, go ahead.
Is because the show lies to us all the time.
Yeah.
And it becomes very obvious at like the end of season 1. So yeah.
And season 2, they lie to us.
Yeah. Like
Hard.
in season 2, they lie to you like a lot.
They
Yeah.
rate you.
All bad.
Yeah.
So what's under question to me now is Darlene. Darlene comes under question for me because a few things. One, I was looking up their IMDb so I can get the names right for our question later, and I noticed that Darlene doesn't have a last name, even though they keep saying they're brother and sister. And then in the first season, Elliot tried kissing Darlene and she freaked out. If you notice, Angela almost has the same reaction when Elliot tries to kiss her. Twice.
Well, they kissed on the subway. I don't remember
They
her pulling
do,
away.
but she basically tells them that they're friends and this isn't how it goes. And then in this current episode, she's talking to Elliot because it's his birthday, and she says, "Don't think that Dad's death didn't fuck me up too." Because so far she's just doing fucked up shit by murdering people. But what if Darlene was fractured too?
It's possible.
At first I thought, so my original thought was that Angela and the hot Swedish chick, I felt like that was her split personality. And that's why her and Elliot kind of get their thing going on. But
When they meet, yeah.
that shit's got thrown out the window when that bitch got shot in the fucking head.
Yeah, so I'm starting to question if Darlene and Angela are the same person.
Well,
Because, like Krona said, we've been lied to before, and there's a couple
But
of
Elliot
weird.
treats are completely fucking different.
Wait, what?
they treat Mr. Robot completely different.
Mr. Robot and him are completely different. And the only thing that's kind of questioned, like Darlene and Angela had ballet class together. We see that in the beginning, and like I think the season opener is season 2, and Darlene was coaching Angela on how to plant in the back door.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but still, that still could be explained away where it's just Darlene
In her head.
and talking to the team, the rest of the F Society team.
And
they're
they did
coaching.
that with Elliot too. They had him talking with Mr. Robot while they were coding.
It was weird, but yeah, Mr. Robot was in the van talking to Elliot when they were trying to get inside the server room.
The server, yeah.
So I don't
remember
know.
that scene.
That's interesting.
So I'm gonna try to look for more clues because the show drops clues, and if you go back and look, you're like, oh shit, now this makes sense about these character or whatnot. So there's a couple of questions, but I'm still thinking Angela and Darlene could be separate or same. I'm sorry, could be the same. You never know. What else we got?
Are you guys caught up on Arrow?
I'm caught up on
I am
Arrow.
caught up on Arrow.
What's Arrow?
Hating ass. God dang. So Arrow's been pretty interesting.
Yeah, it has.
It's been actually really interesting. Been dropping some good
Yeah.
shit.
They're starting to get that with like Diggle with his PTS and then
You notice
What's
how?
not PTS? He was
No,
injured.
he has nerve damage.
Yeah.
Oh
but
yeah, that's right. He
Because
does
he
have
took the shrapnel. He won't. He's degenerative, so he's gonna lose all motion in his arm.
Yeah, but it's weird. Like, how's he supposed to be the Arrow?
Well, I don't know if you saw the preview for tonight's
I
episode.
did. Tomorrow's episode.
Or tomorrow's episode, yeah, because they changed it. He has like a fucking arrow gun.
Oh, he has a crossbow.
Crossbow, yeah. I couldn't tell from the quick scene. I didn't know if it was like a gun that shoots him or a crossbow.
So
Yeah.
if he's shooting with a crossbow, like, why can't he just shoot a fucking gun?
That's,
Exactly.
but a gun.
I mean, it's a trigger. You
Yeah,
pull the trigger.
pull the trigger.
I
Same
guess
thing.
maybe the bullet have kickback.
Yeah, the recoil's probably less, but
Yeah,
still.
but there's. I mean, you just need to shoot correct
Yeah,
once.
I mean, it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
So what the fuck did happen on last week's?
Last week's episode was.
Is that where Wild Hog got fucked up? Because
No, it was a week before.
No, they were.
Somebody
they
had
were-
leaked
they were
out
trying- No,
pictures.
it was the.
he was
Bratva.
outed.
It was by the Bratva.
yeah, that's where
Because he
Alexi
got-
came back.
No, not Alexi.
Is that his name?
No, it's not
Russian-
Alexi. It's God
fuck's
fucking
his
damn
name?
it.
The Russian guy.
Russian dude came back.
But yeah, so basically he got kicked out of the Bratva,
Yeah.
and basically he went there to say like, oh, you're weak because you're friend with your friend Oliver. So he went there to blackmail Oliver, and he ended up shooting the fucking the other Russian business guy.
No, he shot the hostage.
Yeah, he was the Russian business guy.
It's
Made
all
it
bad.
Boom, right in the fucking heart. Oh,
Oh, fucking bad.
you got the antidote. Okay.
You can't
Yeah.
shot him in the back.
and it took them time to get the antidote, and he just blew him away anyway.
Y'all notice that Arrow stopped giving a fuck about whether or not people died? Like,
Oh yeah,
killed people
they stopped
left
that.
and right.
They stopped that last season. Well, people complained,
Yeah.
and then they brought it back. So,
But I mean, I like it.
I don't mind them killing folks, but like they don't. When they do kill someone, it's more brutal. It's like they do less killing, but they do more brutal.
Yeah.
So like they instead of killing 10 people, they kill 4, but they brutally kill those 4.
The most interesting thing about this episode, though, was that he mentions Bruce Wayne.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's fucking
in the
cool.
first 2 minutes,
Yeah.
he practically compares himself to Bruce Wayne.
Which is funny because they're both like superhero
And they
billionaires.
pretty much
Billionaires.
gave Oliver in this story arc, or in this what do you call it?
Universe?
This universe of Arrow, of Green Arrow. They gave him the Batman storyline.
Yeah, I
Pretty
mean,
much.
yeah, they mentioned him a few times.
With no, as far as like him going to Ra's al Ghul, learning
Oh,
from
yeah.
him, like that's
Yeah.
basically.
They have a
but
bunch of Batman villains
instead
in
of marrying
Arrow.
Talia, he's marrying Talia's
He
sister,
married Nissa.
Nissa. So it's kind of like it is, but it isn't Batman storyline.
Kind of. I
Yeah.
mean, he was trained by Talia al Ghul, not necessarily by Raj.
No,
He's trained by because we find that out last season.
You're right.
So I mean, he's still involved with the League, regardless. But so was Batman. But
He's
he just
burning
didn't-
so many bridges. He's burnt every bridge he has.
Yeah, but it's time to bring. Well, he kind of seemed like he built a new bridge with Deathstroke.
Dude, oh,
So
wait
we'll
for Slade to
see.
show up.
We'll see what's gonna. I mean, he already showed up, but we know he's not gone. Deathstroke's coming back.
Oh yeah. No, I'm waiting for him to like come back and be a role. And supposedly, what's his name is supposed to be coming back at some point.
Whom?
Arsenal.
Oh, Roy Hubbard. Kind of over Roy. What I care about is
Speedy.
But I think he
Yeah.
comes back because what's her name is hurt.
yeah, she's in a
Yeah.
coma.
She's in
Yeah,
a
so instead, Speedy.
Hemorrhoid?
Yeah, Speedy is Thea now, and then Arsenal is Roy.
I mean, Roy is Arsenal and Young Justice too.
Yeah.
Like he becomes.
Yeah, because he starts out as Speedy, and then what is
Yeah.
it? A year later, he becomes Arsenal.
Yeah.
And he's Roy.
That guy is openly gay too.
Yep.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's why he left the show.
That's why he left the show, because he came out. He
Was it
all
because he
freaked
came back out, or was it
It was because he came out. So the producers gave him time to deal with what was going on. They didn't
they
want
gave him
to.
an
They didn't want to
open-
let him go. So he came back. So they leave the door open for him to come back
Yeah.
again.
So
Is it the back door?
Oh, damn.
Damn.
That's fucking.
Speaking of back doors, you guys want to do this Addison BTI question?
Wait. We're missing the show because this is one we've all.
I'd rather
been
say
talking
Star
about.
Trek Discovery.
It's the Star Trek Discovery. That's the last one.
Well,
I guess.
Have you
Kyle?
seen it?
yes, I've seen every episode.
Cronus, we're coming back to Star Trek. Are you shopping for fucking interior shit? What the fuck?
I'm shopping for a home, goddamn.
God
What happened to the
dang.
one you're talking about?
What's up?
Is that it?
Oh no, I'm just looking.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're talking about, we're bringing it back to Star Trek Discovery.
All right.
He's like, all right, like just something I care about.
So we see Thickums,
Oh,
redheaded Thickums running through the ship.
The awkward thickums, but yeah.
you still go deep into that.
If I was single, probably. Yeah, she wasn't so fucking weird. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little awkward, but damn.
Some duct tape, no fix.
Oh, shit. You doing a hog tire with duct tape?
Nothing that chloroform came from.
Oh, damn.
Somebody's like, rape culture. No, I'm just fuck. It's a joke. Goddamn, it's a joke. Yeah, this is a good episode. It was good to see the new Indian guy. I forget his name.
Oh, the chief of security now?
He's a fucking badass.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to see him as a badass.
I feel like he's hiding some kind of secret.
Maybe, but he's a badass.
Yeah, he is pretty sick.
I like how the captain fucked the admiral. Just
Oh, yeah, he
basically get
smashed
all-
that.
He's like,
I called that shit too. I was like, they're fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When she
But then he
came
don't
on the
get-
ship, I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
he's fucking
they're
mad.
fucking-
he about blew her head off, though. Fuck.
Oh, just about.
Boom.
Almost. That's what freaked her out.
But it don't
still-
matter no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty funny because they're all like, "Oh, if we're gonna be old friends again,
Well,
here's this bottle of scotch."
And I knew that she was gonna get fucking snatched up. I was like, she's either gonna die.
yeah,
or she's
I
gonna
thought she was
snatch
gonna
up.
die.
This
I didn't
isn't
think she
gonna
was
go
gonna
right.
Was she wearing a red shirt?
No, they don't wear red anymore. They're all the same color.
Oh, okay.
So it's interesting that Michael Burnham brings up the Enterprise.
Well, this is before the red those uniforms came
So,
out. This is
yeah.
pre
This is-
Star Trek as we know it.
No,
Well, that's one thing we didn't talk about. Sorry, just cut it short. In episode 3, when Michael is getting her suit, you got to see how their suits are created. It's like some fucking because they basically looks like they pan into like something that looks like a world with a lightning storm and shit just fucking like growing and stuff like that. But when they pan out, you see her suits being created, which is fucking kind of cool. Which is some sci-fi
They made
shit
the
they
suit
showed
look
in there.
really cool.
So-
Yeah, this is after Enterprise,
Just a
before Star
replicator.
Trek.
So this is kind of during, because in this episode we learned that Spock got entered into Starfleet over Michael. And Michael,
no,
Not in the
no.
Starfleet.
No, he got offered the position because he had to pick between his daughter and Spock.
It was for
The,
it was
Science Academy.
For the not
The Vulcans.
For the
Yeah,
Vulcans.
Vulcan Expeditionary Force.
But
Yeah.
but Spock refused and went into Starfleet.
Yes.
which Sarek says. So that's
So, but we
around.
don't know
Hold on,
where he's
but-
at in his career, though.
Stop. The important part that you guys just kind of missed was that Michael was supposed to get into the expeditionary unit for the Vulcans.
Yes.
But it ended up that Sarek, who's Spock's dad, which I sort of knew, is that
sorta
he
knew.
Sorta knew,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. He picked his son Spock over Michael to
Yeah.
go to take that spot.
Oh, you mean you sort of knew that scene?
Well, no, I remember the name Sarek, and I was like, I was pretty sure that was Spock's.
Oh yeah, no.
dad.
Episode 1, I was like, who fucking Sarek? I mean, it was, to me, this is what I had an issue with. They could have used the actor from the Kelvin timeline Star Trek. So basically, the new Star Trek movie since 2009. They could have used the actor who played Sarek in those to be in this show. Instead, they recasted and used the guy. He was Franklin in True Blood.
But this is hundreds of years before that, though. No, hundreds, like 200 years before.
No. What do you mean 200 years before what? If Spock is in Starfleet? He's not in Starfleet for 200 years. This takes time around the
60
time.
years?
No,
Because he was in Starfleet
this is
before
Jim.
Technically,
yeah, he is before Jim, but technically this is around the time. If you look at the star dates, this is around the time of when Pike is captain of the Enterprise, and it's around the time of the Cage from the original series.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So it doesn't explain on the show, but in one of the books that's supposed to be canon, there's a reason why they wear two different uniforms. So the Enterprise has a particular uniform, and then the Discovery crew has uniforms.
They're more of a warship, correct?
They were a science ship. That's why they have the weird butterfly bullshit. And then apparently, because it's a science ship, it has the most advanced technology. Therefore, it is the most advanced ship in the fleet.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the Enterprise is the flagship yet.
Because
or
Deep
if it
Space
already
Nine
is.
and Next Generation TNG did that as well. Like they have their normal uniforms, and in times of
Yeah.
war, they switch uniforms.
Well, it's like weird because if you watch Star Trek Generations, it's like they're running 3 different fucking uniforms or some shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? And then, Deep Space Nine had like 2. They had like 4 uniforms, and then they finally switched to 1 at the very end.
But I love them. But my favorite thing about the show so far is definitely, I mean, Kronos, I know you've talked about this, is the forefront of the Klingon Empire.
Yeah.
I love that. I mean,
People were complaining about the new design of the Klingons, but I actually really like it. I think that it's a refreshing take on the Klingons. I like how brutal they are.
yeah.
Like, they just don't give a fuck. Like, that's just pretty awesome.
The first episode when she's like, "Oh, let's give him a Vulcan hello."
Yeah.
That was like,
I just like the. I'm used to the bat lifts and their
Yeah,
bat
the
lifts that
bat
they
lifts are
have.
weird.
They're a
They're
little
there.
weird. I feel like they're not like combat effective because they look bulky.
they look like more like show swords, like you would have for a coronation, not like
Yeah.
something you're gonna go to fucking war with.
So
Well, it's,
go ahead.
I mean, the military has the same thing. I mean, we have shit. I'm trying to remember the goddamn name of the sword that I
Saber?
Saber?
No, there's a special
Cavalry sword?
The Marmaduke sword. That
Marmaduke?
No, Marmaduke sword. That the Marines carry in our dress uniforms. If you're
Okay.
E4
I thought it was a
and above.
cavalry sword.
No, it's not a cavalry. It's a Marmaduke. So it's for the Marines. Not. I think we're the only branch that actually still carries them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's like a special sword that we carry for ceremonial purposes. But it's a real sword.
You have one?
No. I should have gotten one, but I got my when I picked up E4, it was like way late. It was like basically when I was already out the door anyway, so I didn't really give a shit. So even my uniform now, I never even updated it. So
Makes you wonder. So is the sword practically used for?
I could. You could start
Combat?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't never carry it into combat, but yeah, you could probably use it.
Yeah, because the swords do look ceremonial in Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was right. Marmaduke sword. Yeah. It's been a while, man. I've been out of the Marine Corps for a while, but here, this is what it looks like.
oh, we get to show people in the
Marmaduke
chat.
sword. This is
That's what you bust open wine bottles with.
This is a Marine
What
Corps
the
sword.
fuck? Oh, you chop off the top?
Yeah, it's called sabering a wine bottle.
I'll savor these.
If y'all are curious about some Marine Corps lore, here you go. This is a Marmaduke sword.
Yeah, for
Dude, I
those
remember-
of you who are in the YouTube chat.
Was it like in the 80s or 90s they
that
had the
where-
commercial where the guy's like beating the steel and he's like he turns around and makes
Fucking
the sword.
slaying lava monsters.
Yeah.
That's why I joined the Marine Corps. I was like, we can fight lava monsters. I'm fucking all in.
What you get knighted with? Is that what you got knighted with? You had to pull that out of a store, out of a stone?
Oh, I dubbed the. But yeah, Star Trek Discovery has been pretty
Devil
dank.
Doll.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I'm like tripping. I mean, there's a few things that kind of irk me because I still feel like they kind of like shit on Star Trek history, but overall the show's been pretty fucking solid.
I mean, I'm interested. I like it a lot too because it's giving you a lot of backstory on the Klingon Empire, which you never got in any other series.
Yeah, I mean, you get some in Voyager and DS9.
but not a ton. You get like the houses and stuff. But this is like how the houses came together and formed the
Oh,
Klingon
as far-
Empire as we know it.
Yeah, so historically, yes, this is the most we'll get from like around this time period because like during the original series, all you knew is that they were a warrior race.
What I don't like is this new technology they're using with the spore drive.
Well, it's
Because-
sort of. Yeah.
Because they should like if they had the shit then they should. This is something that should have been around during
At the end, maybe the ships
the
get
Next
destroyed.
Generation or
Yeah.
Voyager.
But the thing is, though, is that I mean, look, if you could have a vehicle that could cloak into your territory, and you had nothing to fight it with, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how the fuck would the Federation even possibly defend that? You
Yeah.
know? So basically,
Other than sensor nets.
yeah, the Klingons have cloaking technology, but the Federation now has at least one ship. They used to have two, but now one ship that can basically jump anywhere in the fucking known universe.
Anyone that, yeah, it's
So,
pretty crazy.
yeah.
And then the other thing that kind of weirded me out was their combat simulator. It's basically a fucking holodeck.
Yeah, they never had
Like,
that before.
yeah, they didn't have that in the original. I mean,
Not
they
in the
did.
original, but they had it in the other ones, though.
The original
TNG
had,
only.
yeah, the original. No,
Star Trek had the
Well,
D Space
TNG,
Nine
Deep
had
Space
the,
Nine, all the
DS9
other ones they had them.
all of them. DS9 and Voyager both had.
Yeah, agreed.
But the original series had holograms, but not a hollow deck, like type thing.
I'm okay with it for now. I mean, because
Because my thing is like that shit wasn't thought of back then.
no, not back
But
then.
for now, like you can't make it like that. No one would watch the show. People want to see like advancements based on what we see today.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it still has the look and the feel of the Kelvin timeline Star Trek.
I like the way the guns look, the phasers and the phaser
Yeah.
rifles.
Ooh, I like the way Mia Kirshner looked. She played Spock's mom. Yeah, I don't know. Who
Yeah,
Mia
I know
Kirshner
you're talking
is.
about.
Yeah, I was like,
she looks
she's in
familiar.
24.
Yeah.
She plays the fucking badass assassin who fucking.
That's where I know her from. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Bauer couldn't catch her until season 2.
Yeah.
And when he does, she still gets away. He wounds her and she still manages to get out. I'm like, god dang. She was ruthless in 24. Ruthless. All right.
All right. Ask the BthanBTI.
Oh, yeah. All right. This is from me. So we're going to do Fuck, Marry, Kill.
This one's easy.
Mr. Robot Edition. So,
Yeah, this is easy.
we got Darlene, who's Elliot's sister, Dominique, who's the FBI chick and who's Stitch's favorite, but he's not here, and then Angela, Elliot's friend, the blonde chick. So we'll start with Professor Dankenstein.
All right, here we go. So easy. I'd marry Angela. She seems like a person that can fucking hold a house down. I'd fuck Dominique because, man, she got to do some freaky shit. And Darlene I'd kill because I don't know if she'd fuck me or kill me.
All right. Blue, what you got?
I would say I am fucking Angela. I'm marrying Darlene because I need a little freak, and I'm killing Dominique.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So you're married,
I don't fucking like her. I hate her.
What if,
Or
it means
Darlene?
what if that means you're married? I don't know.
Well, Darlene's she's willing to fuck in the bathroom. That's just
She's
kinda,
willing to fuck anywhere.
kinda
Bathroom, trash can. She don't give a fuck.
She also reminds me of the chick from Two Working Girls.
Oh.
Dominique is
Two broke
lonely,
girls?
though.
Yeah, Dominique, you get to fuck a girl in the FBI office.
I don't give a fuck. Can't stand that chick. She's fucking annoying. Like she would just constantly remind me how much better she is than me. Fuck that shit. I can't deal with that.
Damn.
Not because you got that dick.
Yeah. Cronus, what you got?
I would kill Darlene. I would fuck Dominique, and I would marry Angela.
Damn.
Great minds, man. Great minds.
Dang.
She seems boring though.
Who,
Angela?
Yeah.
But she seems like she makes a decent amount of money.
She does.
She does.
Yeah,
She
like,
seems the least crazy out of the other two.
yeah,
so
Darlene,
far.
She's gonna kill you or fuck you.
Yeah.
Dominique is still kind of a wild card.
Yeah.
So we don't.
She was so lonely. She was talking to Alexa.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fucking crazy.
I love it.
I talk to Alexa when I want to know shit, not like, hey, tell me a fucking joke.
Yeah. Or tell me what happiness is.
Was it season 2 or season 1 where she's double clicking that mouse?
Oh, that's
Oh
season
yeah,
2.
yeah.
That was last
I mean,
season.
that was hot and all, but I mean, she's fucking crazy and lonely.
A little bit.
All right. For me, I'm definitely fucking Darlene, and I'll probably I'd marry Angela, and then I'd kill Dominique.
That's fair.
Wow.
I hear that.
All right. Oh, Ninja, what you got going on this weekend?
So
Or this weekend.
yeah, so this is Halloween weekend. Everyone's going to be going down, so I'm going to be going out this weekend for Halloween. I'm going to fit in Stranger Things Season 2, which drops on Friday. I'm definitely watching probably the first 2 episodes at like 12:01.
AKA all of them.
No, I can't watch because there's apparently supposed to be more episodes than last season, so can't watch all of them. I have work. Just gonna be chilling, doing some more Destiny 2. Obviously, looking for more clan members. I'm actually at the point where I can do the raid, so we're gonna try to raid in the next couple days. I know a lot of people have already done it multiple times. But I haven't done it. Fuck your feelings. I'm gonna do it eventually, and then I'm just waiting for these new games to drop because I'm probably picking up a bunch. Picking up that Horizon Zero Dawn DLC, picking up Battlefront 2, and I'm actually getting Need for Speed when that drops, which is within the next 2 weeks.
Awesome.
So.
All right. Blue, what you got?
This weekend, so dude, I've been kind of busy with my whole photography gig. So if you didn't know, I started my own photography business. You can definitely check it out at DanielJAndersonPhotography.com.
A government name.
Hey, I'm dropping a company name. But yeah, definitely check that out. Definitely, you can check out some of the pictures I've taken in the recently. So this weekend I did a 40th high school reunion like a month ago. This time I'm doing a 50-year high school reunion. So I'm gonna be working with like a whole bunch of old folks, but it doesn't matter. It was fun when I did it. So I got that going on this weekend, and plus I'm actually have another photo shoot on Sunday with my mom and my niece and nephew. She wants to schedule something like that. But yeah, I've been really enjoying taking pictures and stuff like that. I'm having a good time. I got a bunch of pictures I need to edit and videos I need to work on. But I'm definitely looking forward to Stranger Things dropping this Friday, which is gonna be a lot of fucking fun. And I feel like something else comes out this Friday, but I can't think what it is.
It's a movie, right?
Shit, what comes out Friday?
Something's coming out.
Fuck.
I know. Oh no, that Friday the 13th.
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor.
Oh,
No,
that's next
not
Friday.
this Friday.
That's next Friday.
That's not this Friday.
No,
it's
next Friday.
Someone
It's
already
in
watched
November.
it.
Not,
People I know already watched it.
But yeah, it's on Cody.
Whoa, what?
Thor Ragnarok's on Cody.
I'm
but I
going to
won't
the
watch
theater.
it.
I'm
I
not
won't
going.
watch
I'm
it.
not watching on Cody.
gonna be
I'm
shitty.
going to the fucking theater to watch it.
Dude, it comes. Oh no, it comes out on the 2nd. So it comes out on a Tuesday. That's weird. Well, I guess maybe it's getting closer to holiday season. They usually do that. But something
comes out in the middle of the
this
week?
Friday.
Ooh, also, y'all see that they repping the Bay with this new Winchester Mystery House movie.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, with Helen Mirren as Sarah Winchester. Should be interesting. Whoa.
Mix in there?
Remix.
Oh, this weekend is the Jigsaw movie.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not a big Saw fan.
Yeah, not anymore.
It's like the same shit, just different.
Yeah.
Different.
I stopped at like the third.
Yeah.
Really? I watched all of them.
Professor, what you got?
This weekend I have a Halloween party. Got sucked into going as the fucking Beast. I don't know how I fucking.
What do you mean? The Beast from Beauty and the Beast, or
Yes.
Beast from X-Men?
No, Beauty and the Beast. He's the fucking Belle.
Dude,
Oh,
geez.
well, you don't. You're already set to go. Just put on a suit.
Have you seen my Beast costume? Dude, yeah, Sweetness and I did Beauty and the Beast.
Can I borrow it?
It's not really.
What the fuck?
It's not like I didn't wear a suit. Like I was basically a fucking demon, but I was the Beast basically, and I had like
makeup
fangs and
stuff,
fucking
or?
claws and shit and horns.
okay.
Dude, it was like legit. I had this fucking dope. I'll show you a picture of it. It was
I'm
cool.
wearing this like
I've seen
this
that
weird thing. Well, yeah, whatever. Gaming wise, getting down Destiny. I'm starting my second character right now. I've almost gotten to level 20.
Weak. Should be on your third by now.
Whatever. You still on your first?
I'm on my third, fool.
Oh, but you still hadn't done a raid yet? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then as far as anime goes right now, Black Clover, highly recommend it. Brand new anime, fan-fucking-tastic. Other than that, the season 3 Food Wars fucking came out, got all these motherfuckers hooked on that shit. New season is dope. Shadow of War came out. I bought that game.
Great game.
Fucking awesome game. Again, waiting for Horizon Zero Dawn DLC to come out. And then other than that, man, just fucking gearing up for the holidays, working, going back home to Texas for Thanksgiving. And
That's
that's
what's
it.
up.
Dude, Thanksgiving's my favorite fucking holiday.
Oh yeah, way better than Christmas.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, and for me, I'm going to recommend this week, there was a comic book that came out last week, actually, that is called Maestros. Pick that shit up. It was an awesome comic. The first 3 pages are full of ultra-violence, and then a couple of pages in the book, there's a giant dick, and it's pretty funny. 'Cause some guy pays for a giant dick.
Get you females into this.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. So yeah, I guess if you're into dicks and violence,
There you go.
yeah, it's a good comic so far.
I have a dick and I'm into violence.
Other than that, there's a huge announcement, or actually a huge surprise that's going to come out sometime next week. I'm going to keep it all secretive until then. So, yeah. Other than that, that's all I got. I'm going to have a fun weekend because I'm taking Sunday off, and you'll understand why I took Sunday off next week.
All right. So check us out on Twitter at BthanBTI. Check out our Facebook page. You can go to facebook.com/BthanBTI. We are on YouTube, usually live every Wednesday night. In case you're on SoundCloud or whatnot, check us out on youtube.com/BlackThanBlackTimesInfinity. Check out our homepage, or I'm sorry, our official website at BitHeadProductions.com/BthanBTI. You can check us out also on Apple Podcasts. There you go. Rate us 5 stars. Leave a comment. We'll comment back, or we probably won't say anything to you.
I think we did read the recent ones.
I think we're still all 5 stars.
God
Yeah.
dang, so far, don't fuck it up. 5 stars. Then,
Get 15 stars, steal other people's phone.
yeah, there you go.
May have to troll.
So Stitcher, Player FM, do your thing. Keep that dankness going. You can keep it dark too.
And go Astros.
Bitch.